go pee, Brandon. God damn it. Why are you torturing yourself? Go.
Because I have to find the will to move.
Get up. Pee. The bladder's
I'm
going to
peeing right
rupture.
Come on.
Then grab
It's
a
movement time now.
But I have an extra bottle. I don't have to leave.
My phone was good. Haven't seen Life of Pi. Fuck you.
Up and at him.
Best sum up of those movies.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck Life of Pi, to be honest. Maybe we can see fucking rage. It looks pretty. That's great. That's not all a movie should be, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but when you fail at an art film...
I would have to say that...
Don't
Life
ruin it for me. I do want to see it.
Listen,
That's all I'm gonna say. It
Life
fails
of
as an art
Pi
film.
is one of the few movies in which I would say is pretentious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
It
God,
actually is.
Fuck.
Well, I think it was really overhyped, especially because the trailers were so visually stunning.
It is visually stunning, but
And also
it
because of the
thinks
subject
it's
matter
art.
time
It
as
thinks
well.
it's bigger art than it is. That's the problem,
Oh.
which is the definition of pretentious.
And
It's not
Oh.
necessarily making a bad movie. It just makes me angry as a film
to
watcher.
be honest,
What
though,
movie are you talking
I felt
about?
the same way.
He's talking
Like
about Spring
Amy.
Breakers.
Spring Break.
Watching it made him angry as a film watcher.
No, Life of Pi.
It was
What were
very
you saying, Jamie?
pretentious.
No, I was saying with James Cameron's Avatar, when I first watched it, I was like, oh, this is a wonderful film. It's really awesome. It's very beautiful.
Alright, you can stop with
But-
the British accent now. Joke's over. Just normal talking now, please. It's getting on my nerves.
No, good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
No,
Keep
I'm
it up.
gonna start muting. I'm gonna start muting people. Yeah,
Everybody
It's
let you start
so
talking in
random.
some type of accent.
Wait till you Duke in the boot.
My mom is Scottish, and I
How
could never
dare
in hell pull off a Scottish accent ever. Ever. The
But
only thing I know
Would have never pulled off a Scottish accent.
watching Avatar the first couple of times, I was like, it's really beautiful. It's really stunning and awesome and fantastic.
The
But
spectacle, yeah.
watching it like
Yes.
the third time, you realize it's just kind of vapid and
Kind of.
really, really
It's a blockbuster.
ridiculous and
Oh.
extremely avoidable. Like the
Yes.
whole situation could have been avoided, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, this movie is gorgeous and beautiful and amazing.
It's
Then
a
the
fun
story
roller coaster
happens.
ride.
It's completely retarded.
And then
Like-
it's,
a fun
the
roller
story
coaster
happens,
ride.
and then like,
Ugh.
this is the textbook definition of
sorry.
a beautiful movie that shits the bed with the story.
Nothing most
It goes,
of the
"I'm
characters in that
awesome, I'm
movie
awesome."
do makes any sense.
That's strong.
Or like, when I just can't ignore a movie with such an obvious plot hole.
Which
Movie,
one?
sorry, Eric?
In Avatar.
I haven't seen it.
With such an obvious plot hole, stupid concept.
I meant
and,
which
like,
plot hole?
Just the fact that it could all be avoided.
Oh, yeah.
I
If
mean,
he had
like,
just done his fucking
there-
job from
there
the
are
beginning.
movies that I can ignore.
Yeah.
like,
Instead of trying to
plot
get
holes.
Navi pussy, he could have done his fucking job.
I would want Navi pussy. I'm just saying.
You know, if the movie has a
that
good
tail could
story,
do things.
good
That's all I'm saying.
pacing, and stuff like that, but I can ignore a big obvious plot hole. And Lord of the Rings is one of them.
Yeah.
You know, but when it comes to Avatar,
And Lord of the Rings. What plot holes? Wait. What plot holes in Lord of the Rings?
Oh,
Yeah,
you know the
fair.
obvious one. Why didn't they just take the birds to Mordor?
yeah.
Because the birds probably didn't want to go to fucking Mordor.
Because the birds.
You know why? They know why that didn't
Gandalf
happen,
favor.
Sean?
Sorry, what?
That's it.
One at a
Didn't
time.
happen.
One at a time.
All at once now.
Stoud.
It happened metaphysics.
Oh my god. Stoud.
What?
What were you saying? You were saying something.
I was not saying anything.
Why
What the
is
fuck?
Facebook
You guys are
shit in the
so
bed?
confused because there are like 5 other people talking, and I'm
Ugh.
I'm just in here going all together now.
All together now. Oh, fuck.
That's good.
renting. Let's rent some more.
Black, white, green.
Are we
Red.
supposed to be watching
This
a movie
movie
today?
sucks.
No.
That
No,
movie
I don't
sucks.
think so.
But this
We're
one's
supposed to be
okay.
drinking and being awesome today.
Okay, I'm drinking.
So
I'm getting
awesome.
drunk and showing your tats.
Well, this is I'm only on my 3rd drink, but they're strong drinks as you can see.
I'm on my-
Yay.
I'm on my second one and my tummy's already feeling like...
Is that what your stomach's feeling like?
I've only had this echo one, and my
I hope I
tummy is-
timed that right.
Oh.
It sounded like it came out as, and my tummy's already like, bah.
I think I am, but
That was perfect timing.
All
All
No,
of
back on
Sean's
a-
ass has comedic timing. It's not just his ass.
We're back on the topic we were talking about. The only reason that they didn't fly the birds straight to Mordor is because of metaphysics, and how boring of a movie would it be if it was one movie
Exactly.
of hobbits flying to Mordor on birds for 15 minutes and destroying the ring?
Well, that's the thing.
Well,
yeah.
you have to think about it too, though. If the hobbits just flew into Mordor, wouldn't somebody have noticed?
First of all,
Seriously.
Yes.
the first rule, the thing is the king of the birds owed Gandalf a favor.
Yeah.
The favor was not to risk their lives. The favor was just to pay fucking Gandalf back. They're not gonna escort a fucking bunch of hobbits into a land full of people with arrows and
Apparently, this King
Yeah.
of Birds gets his ass into a lot of trouble because he owes Gandalf apparently a few favors from the other Hobbit movies. And it's like the King of Birds is like Gandalf's bitch right now. I don't know why.
he's got a name. I just can't remember the fucking character's name. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
so
that was
minor.
the point. I mean, really, that quote unquote plot hole was mentioned really after all three movies had already been made. Like after
Yeah.
the three movies had come out, they realized they went back and looked at it and went, "Yeah, they use those birds a lot."
It's not really a plot hole though.
And it's just like, why don't they
Yeah.
just, since they use the birds all throughout the story to Mordor, why don't they just go to Mordor? You know, they owed him a favor, just like, hey, could you take me to Mordor?
Well, I mean, the other thing is, as they say, like spears and arrows and shit, the birds would have been shot out of the air long before they got there.
Ow!
Yeah, I mean,
Like, oh fuck, why did we take the birds?
Yeah.
They're
And
huge targets.
the second part of that whole thing is because the story would have fucking sucked.
Yes.
Who the hell
Yeah.
would watch him 15 minutes short of some birds flying to Mordor to destroy a ring that nobody fucking knows about?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
just
gotta-
about
the
bringing
walk builds up the story.
the ring to Mordor is essentially the MacGuffin. It doesn't matter. It's not the
Yeah.
important
Exactly.
thing. The important thing
That's
is
why
the
I
journey
didn't care about it.
and what the characters learn about themselves and how they grow over the course of the journey. You know.
I mean, yeah, there's that too, but also, if they just flew the ring into Mordor, Sauron wouldn't been taken care of. You know, he would have still been doing his evil
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
The Aragorn would never have become king of the men. The
Yeah.
fucking crazy dude would have stayed king. Of course,
Yeah.
Boromir wouldn't have died, which
Well.
that's kind of what Sean Bean's best at, to be honest.
Dying.
He dies a lot.
But again, going back to my original statement, that is why I ignored it, is because the path there was so good.
Yeah.
They really gave you a reason to ignore that. Avatar, on the other hand,
Yeah, Avatar didn't give you.
The thing about
I
Avatar,
just-
didn't give me any
the
reason to
story was
ignore the
so
whole
fucking
fact
like-
the whole thing could
I
have been
agree.
avoided if he just did his goddamn job.
Yeah. And
The
like
story for
myself,
Avatar was, as everyone says, it's a retelling of Pocahontas, except with fucking aliens.
Mhm.
Literally,
I don't
it
care
was
about the backstory.
fucking-
Amazing. Visually, I love watching
Yeah,
it.
why does a movie need a good story? Pff, fuck
The
that.
rehashing the story is not the problem. It was just a poorly written story. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yes, it
The
was.
fact that the
Literally-
plot has been done before means nothing, because every plot's been done before. It's just it
This
was
is-
just not very well written.
This is a true story, actually. When I first saw Avatar, literally that same day, I watched Ferngully again.
It's like, wow, it's like seeing Avatar, the animated movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the point is the fact that it's the same story means absolutely nothing. Everything it just boils down to it just wasn't a well written one.
Yeah, and when Ferngully was better written, you got issues.
That's why we have marijuana to enjoy movies like Avatar.
Yeah, that's why people. Yeah, you sit in a room with nothing in it, piles of weed, and a big ass 60-inch TV.
I think
With 3D capability, mind you.
Yes,
Mhm.
tripping balls for 2 hours.
I
might as
think-
well.
Yeah, man.
the
seriously.
only reason I don't give a shit that Avatar's based so much on Pocahontas is because the Pocahontas story that we were all told was a lie anyway, so I don't
It's
really
just
give
a
a
story.
shit.
It's just man versus nature.
Well, no, Pocahontas was literally a real
I'm talking
situation,
about-
all that shit
No, but I'm
happened.
talking about the
It's just
Pocahontas stories
Disney
we know is
lied
just a story. That's what I was saying. Not the real
Disney's
situation.
full of shit.
Mhm.
Now, the whole thing, man versus nature, is one of the 10 basic story concepts. It's just how it goes. You know?
Yeah, it is. well, man versus nature, man versus machine,
And
man versus
Darwinism.
man, and man
Man
versus
versus
himself. Yeah,
Man versus
those are the four
Man
basic.
versus
ones.
Skeletor.
Actually, made into 10.
I missed. That's one of the few shows
So-
I missed from cable. It's Man versus Food.
There's also Man versus Other, which is like an alien being or something.
Robots.
That's the
Man versus other.
yeah,
I'd
like the
rather
other
watch
being like an
Bizarre
alien being or
Foods.
whatever. It's not nature necessarily.
Right.
Dylan!
And Man versus Monster.
Dylan!
Man versus woman.
Morality.
I'd rather watch Bizarre Foods rather than Man versus Food, to be honest.
Did you guys? Oh, I watched Bizarre Foods. That was a stupid ass show too. Anyway,
I love it.
did
man.
any of you guys see Ender's Game?
Not yet.
No.
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 I
We
haven't.
look like we have money.
I really
Fuck,
want to
man.
see Ender's Game, even though
Ugh.
the
If
big,
you've read the books, you're not gonna enjoy the movie.
even though the big twist was
I read the
spoiled
book
for me,
a
but
decade ago.
I
so
didn't think it was
it'll
that
be
big of a
okay.
twist anyway.
But yeah,
it's not
it-
like
it-
the twist being ruined for me for Bioshock, that fucking asshole.
That was such bullshit.
Yeah. Why can't people just let other people enjoy things?
Because they're assholes.
I don't know. If I ever find that guy, I'd probably punch him in the fucking face. Like the Google
I'd
executive.
probably hold him while you punch him in the face.
I'd go all Judge Dredd on his throat.
And I'd be like, "Ha!"
so cute.
What? No,
Like,
no happy
get
sex
A
torture.
fucking life.
Yeah.
While
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
punching
literally.
in the face,
Oh,
I'd be like, "Huh, is it funny
I don't think
now?"
anyone's told you yet, Sean.
What?
You missed from last night. I, completely unprovoked, had a random, but very
God, it was
justified
funny.
rant against Google.
You did?
And it's on YouTube.
It is? It's recorded?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. It was
Fucking A.
amazing.
Maybe
The
that's
middle-
going to be our
in the
YouTube
middle-
video for the night. Where is it?
It's in the middle of our Hangouts Against Humanity
If
thing.
you go
Okay.
to 1 hour 6:48.
1
Yeah,
hour,
so-
6:48. All right, hold on. I'm going to find it right now, and we'll watch it.
We're not planning to end right now, are you? Or?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. Let's watch it.
But
Okay, I gotta go
this
pee.
is something we can watch in the middle of the stream, because, you know...
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, do I have permission to show this in the live stream?
Gee, Sean, I think you should send me $1. No, kidding.
I'm
No.
gonna go have a pee. Sean, I'm
But
gonna have
you-
a pee while you queued up.
You can owe me $1. We'll call it fair.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I
Okay,
don't really give a
Cass.
shit, obviously.
Okay,
Yes.
they're
Some of us
talking
were
over you,
listening,
but
Cass.
okay.
Okay, Cass. What are you doing? No,
I
So what is it?
believe
1 hour and
Gonna go
6?
pee. 1 hour and 6 minutes in.
Okay.
In the middle of our hangout, we're gonna do another Cards Against Humanity. I think we might make it once every other week, at least. Maybe once a week if we could not get completely, utterly fucking burnt out on it.
No, the
Okay.
only way we'll be able to do it weekly is if it was all custom.
I am paused at 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 4 seconds, if anybody...
Well, we
48.
Cass.
do add in the blanks, which gives us quite a bit of customization, which is kind of nice.
Did you watch a little bit of it, Sean, to see where it was?
No?
Alright,
Sean, it's gonna be 10648.
10648?
Alright.
Yeah.
1 hour, 6 minutes, 48 seconds.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. I started it at 10604. Hold on a second. I'll start a little bit early. 10624. That's where I'm paused.
It's Butamish.
Okay, so if you guys want to watch along with me, that's where I'm queued up. Otherwise,
lived
everyone
it.
else can
Yeah,
just watch in the
yeah.
stream.
I
I'm
had a
sorry,
rain
what was
cat
what was the time one more?
106.48.
106, sorry, 10624 is actually where I'm
24.
starting. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit early. Fuck you, Google. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, at least it's saying it now.
Well,
instead
that's
of
true.
in the
Not in the
video.
middle of the video. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Got it.
Alright.
Well,
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna queue it up locally on my end so I can watch along and catch your reaction kind of as it happens.
Oh,
All
well,
right.
well, that's
Yes.
what. That's why I'm saying. That's where I'm queued up. So queue up there, and then you can watch it locally.
Okay,
I'm ready.
like your tag says taking racism to new levels since 1984.
Alright, so you said you're at 10624?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I am there as well.
All right. We all ready? Good to go.
I'm
Yep.
at 28, but okay.
Okay. So just wait 4 seconds after we all hit play. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
They just told me error. You don't have that card.
It does that sometimes.
It still posted it.
She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night for panty raids. I'm up all night for $5 footlongs.
Well, that's a sexual reference if I've ever heard one.
I'm up all night for sexy pillow fights. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night for buying virtual clothes for a sim family instead of real clothes for a real family. She's up all night for... Uh-huh.
Okay, keep reading.
She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night for no clothes on penis and vagina.
Penis in vagina.
No clothes on penis and vagina.
Okay,
I guess an actual lyric.
Turn off the
I
camera.
was just doing it. I was like, fuck you guys and fucking showmanship.
Fuck you.
Showmanship.
You shapes.
Copyright.
I was just doing it.
Someone read
Oh,
his
whatever.
card, please.
You know what? Show me any of those fucking Google executives. I'll just punch them in the fucking face. They're fucking assholes. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know we're all here. You know what? No, I'm sorry. No, we're all here getting together as friends. You guys have no fucking friends. You have no fucking penises. You have no fucking lives. Fuck off. Leave us alone. Let us be creative. Let us do whatever the fuck we want to do. Stop fucking with social media, you fucktards. You can't do it. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Wow.
Get the fuck out.
Just out of nowhere.
We brought up the alcohol.
Let's do it.
He's like, next card, let's
Someone
do
read
it.
this card.
All right.
You have to make a choice.
Someone
quick.
read the fucking cards.
Read the fucking
This is the
card.
way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. I would make
Alright.
Google fucking everything up. Oh wait, that's not a card.
So it could be if we were playing blank.
Should be. Yes.
I've never wanted to hug you so much in my life, Cass.
And I was skipped because I was idle too long.
This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but
That's pretty much it.
Yeah?
not with a bang, but with Christopher Walken. The ice is gonna break. Not with a bang, but with Kanye West. That's pretty accurate. Not with a bang, but with more ambiguity.
And then blank.
So, did I make you proud, Sean? Did I do good?
Damn card.
Is that the end of it?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll come back. It's just so out of nowhere.
Well, the thing, you know.
So what was that? So explain. What was that? What was it that actually set you off there?
Okay, well, what
Just to
set me off
clarify.
was you heard like I was playing Get Lucky on my phone,
Yeah.
and Brandon and I, you know, have no objection to it, and all right cause was concerned about
No,
getting
the video
flagged for-
flag.
Oh,
Yeah.
content.
yeah, getting a
ID.
flag. You know, we're all
Yeah.
hanging out, you know, and then some stupid thing like that, and they'll go and flag the whole damn video, right? And
Yeah.
Eric kind of echoed that as well, because you heard me. I was trying to explain in my drunkenness that I
Mhm.
was just going to play it until we were done the question, and then stop.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Eric's like, oh, well, you know, something content ID claim, and then I just spewed.
Ah, okay. You know what
And
would
it's
have
funny
been?
because, of course, we're saying how we're talking about it later, and it's
Yeah.
like me, like the least contributory YouTube person of all of us, apparently having the strongest opinion about it.
Yeah. Well, everyone you hang out with are YouTubers, so you know it affects all of us. But
Oh, I know.
I was just thinking, like, what would have been absolutely perfect there is like about 2 seconds after you finished that, just do. Right there.
Still here, consciously.
Oh god.
It's weird. Like I've almost sounded drunker there than I am now, but I've had a lot of rum.
Awesome.
I think I built up my tolerance between yesterday
Yeah,
and
no kidding. Yeah.
No, it just hasn't
Yeah.
hit you yet, Kat. It takes a couple minutes. You'll be right. In like 10 minutes, you can be like.
Well, I still got more, and I got another shot still, actually.
I wish they sold prepackaged shots.
Actually, I'm gonna do the last shot.
I finished my last shot. Okay.
Well, I have more. Oh, fuck, I just dribbled on my shirt.
No, we
Oh, we
lost
lost
tank
tank.
length.
No fat guys, magma.
shot.
When food or items like
Alright.
food hit your shirt and you're a fat guy, is fat guy smegma.
It's
Alright, so I think an appropriate. Anybody else have alcohol? Want to do a shot with me, or?
I wish
Yes!
I did.
Cat. Okay.
fuck it. You know what? Hold on, Cass. Let me just Let me just take this last shot. I'll do one more shot of cranking just for you, my friend.
All right, I appreciate it. I gotta
Like
get
I
a
said,
test
since
for it.
my dealer flaked on me and I can't smoke, I'm gonna drink.
Mm.
All there is to it.
I blame your dealer. It's the dealer's fault you turned into an alcoholic for the night.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Jeremy, that's
Well,
like
for those in the live stream who aren't aware in that, hey Lana.
La 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 lana. La 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 lana.
What were you
I
gonna say, Ash?
actually have a good reason that I'm drinking tonight in particular. Last night I was just drinking because it was movie gangbang. But tonight I'm drinking in celebration of the fact that I sort of have my first real accounting job.
Yay!
Which is, I'm doing some bookkeeping at my old job at National, so...
So to Cass's job.
Well, no, I got a better... we'll toast to that. We'll toast to that, but I got an even better one. Here is the eventual downfall and failure of Google. Google, I'm looking right at you now. Are you listening to me? You're evil. You have become evil. Unlike your mantra, I'm sorry to tell you, you are now, in fact, evil. And I'm drinking to that.
Drinking.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Fucking
evil
A.
of
Cheers to Google
Cheers
sucking
to that,
a big bag of
motherfucker.
fucking box.
it's like, well, I'm not gonna drink anymore. What are you gonna do now?
I had like 5
Something
sips.
out of nowhere.
Where'd you get that? From Blacks.
From Blacks. From what? You know.
Yeah, Black's Hardware Store is a white guy
Black
back in
Friday,
the
white guy
day.
back
people?
there selling it. That was a very well executed joke on that one.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like, where'd you get the crack? From Blacks. He goes, yeah, there's a from Black's Hardware Store. Out back, there's a white guy selling it.
I love when Family Guy does that, when you think they've just completely gone overboard on the envelope, but then they bring it right back around. You're like, oh, okay.
It's
Like the one when Meg thinks she's pregnant, and then you just see Peter walking up towards her, and you just see the coat hanger appearing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He
God.
goes, Meg, it's time to get that out of there.
That's one of my
And I got my
favorite
shirt. I
gags.
need to hang it up.
So fucking
I know.
dumb.
Oh.
And then,
I love that
Peter
gag.
actually proposes a
20
really
minutes.
sensible solution.
Hello? 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 Got it.
What are you doing, Justin?
Energy mango!
Oh, you fucking asshole. Just drink it already.
I did drink.
Torbeck goes, Smegma? You mean Smeg's mom?
Oh, God. Meg's mom.
God, that movie was... That
Fucking
movie
hilarious.
turned us all into horrific racists.
Oh, we were already... It just brought the inner racist out.
We
in
were
us.
trying to find racism in it.
Yeah.
So that
We didn't have to look very far.
No.
Actually, it wasn't that racist for a movie called Surf Nazis Must Die, to be fair. Did you finish that article, posted it, Justin?
No.
Okay. I
And
just
then the
kidding.
fact that I survived, even though there was a spider.
No
in it.
pressure.
Oh, there was a spider in it for like 5 seconds.
I know.
There's a spider in
It's
something?
Like, it had nothing to do with anything else.
I happened to walk away in the
We
we
are,
were
we are
watching it.
Nazis. We have a spider.
and I was pissing at the time, so.
Hey, darling, you look like you took the best shit in your fucking life.
Take a look at this. A Nintendo NES World Championship cartridge. Rare. Has a
Yep.
torn label. 100% authentic. Adult owned. It's basically a beat up Super Mario cartridge which has a visible green chip in the corner. 328 bids on the auction, listed as acceptable condition. There's a photo where they actually take the cartridge apart to show the inside.
The official cats, because there's a official board that looks specifically like it's supposed to look like, so it's the only way to
I
authenticate
know all
from
about the
bootlegs.
Nintendo World Championship cartridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, that is actually a respectable price for that cartridge.
Absolutely.
And
That's a good price.
$99,902 was the winning bid.
They're expensive and rare.
Yes, they are.
Less,
There's-
there's like
But
less than
what,
100, right?
what is so special about it, though?
Okay,
for the
there
World
are 2
Championship.
cards.
It's an old, crappy, beat-up cartridge that has a
Okay,
visible
no, there's a
chip on
special there's a special reason for these two. There's 2 different kind of cards.
it. Okay.
There's these, which are the silver standard. These were competition cards. These were used in the Nintendo World Championships.
Okay.
And there are 2 kinds. There was 50 of the actual cards used in the competition. Then there
Okay.
were 25 gold cards that are even harder to find and are worth a hell of a lot more. They are the pinnacle of NES game collecting,
Right.
worth of easily up to $25,000 to $30,000 per cart.
Well, that's the
Something
one
like
that Angry Video Game Nerd got one of those, didn't he?
Yes, AVGN
The gold
and Pat the NES Punk each has. Pat actually has both. That's fucking crazy. But yes, there's only 50 of the silver ones and
What?
25 of the gold ones in existence.
Uh-huh.
Dude.
So, and these are they're extremely rare, extremely hard to come by, and especially in acceptable or even good condition.
Wow.
So yes, getting a beat up one with a torn label for about 10 grand.
You okay
is
in there?
Not bad.
No. $100,000.
The price
That's
shot
not 10 grand.
10 times now.
Oh,
That
okay,
is
somebody's probably trolling the.
$98,801.
That's another one of those. Someone just didn't like what the person was selling and fake bid just to get it off eBay.
Yeah.
But no, on average, those cards go over for about 20-30 grand.
10 I could almost accept for like a rare collectible.
There's like less than 100 in existence. There's like
But-
50 in existence or whatever.
But yeah,
There's-
I just don't see the value in it.
Well, you're not an NES collector, which is
Well,
why you don't see the
no,
value in it.
I'm not. But I mean, I am a collector of other things. Like I can see the value in a rare comic book, for example.
Oh yeah, like if you're
know.
like a Nintendo person, like a fanboy of the of Nintendo, and want to collect everything NES, this would be like you have this cased in something in like a hermetically sealed box and hang it on your wall, and it's like it's the pinnacle of your collection.
Yeah.
There is nothing rarer than this card.
Crazy.
Like the only thing I could think of that's even rarer than this cart is the half melted and but still not busted working Game Boy at the Nintendo Museum.
Honestly, it makes sense to me because if you think about the amount of people who are collecting Nintendo games today versus the amount of people who were collecting Nintendo games the last time they sold one of these cards on eBay for $20,000-$30,000, something like that.
Yeah.
There are a lot more people collecting now than there were before.
So there's more
And
competition.
if you're a collector and you have pretty much everything else out there, the only thing else you need is this, then I can see it getting to the point where people who have more money, more expendable money, are just going to be like, bid, until it gets outrageous like this. So it's like, I saw that like, cool. I thought it was cool because it's like, holy shit, look how much people love Nintendo.
Yeah.
And yet, we're kind of in the process of letting them die.
Like I just found an actual rare gray cart.
Yeah.
And it has 17 bids. It's going for 11 grand right now.
Yeah.
That's
See,
realistic.
That I can see. You
The
know,
silver
for
cart
something
and the
rare
gold
like
carts
that.
are prize carts. That's the difference.
The silver carts were the ones used in the competition. The gold were the prize carts.
The gray were used in the competition, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I said. The grays were used in the competition. and
Aren't the
gold-
grays the most common ones, though?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's 50 of those in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
25 of the silver of the gold cards.
Okay.
Those are the ones that were given out to the winners.
Gotcha. So they were like, you win. Congratulations, you won. Have this souvenir.
When it comes to rare items just in video games in general, the Atari tournament prize items are the rarest in the world.
Oh yeah.
The ones I forgot what they're Fire World, Earth World.
Oh, you're talking about the Sword Quest ones.
The Sword Quest.
Two of them weren't made, right? There's only two made out of the four?
No, they were
all made.
No. Wind World, Air World was not actually.
Oh no. There was one game. There was one game that didn't make.
Right.
was
So there's three
Airworld.
that were made and one that wasn't.
And one because the
first was
crash of '86 happened.
Yeah, there was Earth World, Fire World, Water World got very, very limited distribution, and Air World never happened.
And Air World never happened. And then there were four items.
There were four. Yeah, each game had its own prize.
One was a Philosopher's Stone, an actual Philosopher's Stone.
Mm-hmm.
The one was a sword.
Not the actual Philosopher's Stone.
No, but a real Philosopher's Stone. me look them all up. But there's a sword, a crown, the Philosopher's Stone.
There was like a chalice.
And a chalice. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But like they were all like, the shit on them was real. Rubies, diamonds, solid.
Yeah, like each
gold.
Each prize at the time I think was worth like 25 grand just from all the bits on it and what they were made out of. Like they were gold with jewels and stuff in them. But yeah, I remember that because so they know for sure that one got awarded. And then I think
it was the
swords in what's his face's office or whatever, right?
Supposedly, that's the
supposedly.
rumor.
There's rumors.
It's unverified.
I thought we had a photo of him standing in his fucking office.
No, this is the only actual photo that exists of the sword. This picture right here.
I don't know.
It's just the ad, isn't it? For the
no,
prizes?
it's an actual camera shot.
Oh,
of the
there.
Sword,
okay.
Of the sword sitting, but the only
that's Rio Cities. Sorry.
Rio City. Oh, instead of GeoCities.
Yeah, GeoCities closed. So.
I believe the crown or the Philosopher's Stone was the only one that was actually won.
Yeah,
they're back in Jerlana.
Oh, that face! That was just like da da da.
Never live that down.
No, you're never gonna live it down. Deal with it. You're a supergroup now, like the Beatles. Are you eating pizza?
Ben has something interesting.
Well, I was like,
so
yeah,
jealous.
I have pizza.
Now this week, Scream Factories.
We've had pizza for the past fucking hour.
Well, send some my way.
How about you come the fuck over here?
That was an epic pizza face.
Thanks. You better not have screen capped it.
So
no, I didn't. I wasn't quick enough. My reflexes aren't there when I'm drunk.
Fuck it, I'm going to smoke.
All right.
You can't have a for pizza. Unless you're gonna have it in account to me.
Oh yeah, I took this.
Dallin, hello.
Dallin. Dallin.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm drunk off my tits.
I am stone cold sober, but I've almost drank a gallon of orange juice tonight.
Woohoo!
Awesome. You're sober and I'm drunk. It must be the end of the fucking world.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Cass, I saved this picture too.
I'm not stoned.
This is what don't you want to find in your Chinese food? And I put the one that says Asians who aren't good at math.
Oh yeah, that was funny as shit.
And the other one, when I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate Sonic brutally murdering Mario.
No, the biggest, blackest dick.
Or my favorite custom card, the biggest or blackest dick.
The biggest or blackest.
Oh, you missed that.
Yeah.
We ended up playing Cards Against Humanity with a lot of blank cards, and Dallin came up with a really funny fucking custom card.
Oh, well,
putting it in a bit, and then pulling it out a bit, and then putting it back in a bit.
And then flipping back and forth forever.
Yeah, and then he did, he also, Byron did one about, like, throat fucking Hermione or whatever. It was like, oh my god. It was literally the most offensive thing I'd ever read.
And on that note, I think I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. So,
why?
Throat fucking Hermione Granger is a bit much for me.
Oh god, I didn't come with the Byron.
I've reached my limit.
No, you know what? The best
All
one.
right, have a good night, Jamie.
Mario fucked Princess Peach with the head of Toad while Bowser was in the corner jacking off, sobbing.
Yeah, that was one of the cards.
See, I wanted to leave it deep throating Hermione, but no, you just kept going, didn't you?
I had to.
Hermione is fucking hot, though.
Oh my god.
You almost drove us off the cliff of the mountain today.
Yeah.
Oh god. Alright, Jamie, have a good
Anyway,
evening.
you guys have fun. Don't stay up too late. Don't get too drunk. Make good
Too late and
choices.
all those things.
I can't promise that.
Especially the good choices things. I never make good choices.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
Dallin,
Hi.
what's better for a common headache? Aspirin or naproxen sodium?
Yay.
Naproxen.
Drugs.
It's gonna be harder on your stomach, though.
Make sure you drink lots of water.
Okay, now.
Counteract the sodium.
Hold on, keep that there. I want to see if I got the exact same. Oh, no. He's actually looking into your camera at that one.
Into your camera specifically. Into your soul.
Your camera,
Into your soul.
What in the cock are you talking about?
I don't know.
Nose-picking adventures.
Everyone picks their nose.
Okay. So.
I do that on camera normally when I'm like this. I figured in my nose like this.
Okay.
Sean's been trying to say
talking
something
now. Thank you.
Go, Sean.
Ben Christian brings up a point which I think is something we might want to discuss, being relevant to all of our interests. He says, really getting sick and tired of companies not owning up to their transfers. If the transfer sucks, it's not Amazon's fault, but the manufacturer's. The disc should be returned back to the company, not Amazon.
I have something to say about that.
All I have to say about that is they know what
Did he
the
just
fuck.
leave?
Yeah, he did.
Well, I was gonna, I had other things to say that I actually wanted Skin Slip's input on, but okay, if he's gonna be like that, then fine. We'll just wait for him to come back.
So
you got
they
Ben
were
Christian.
gonna make
You
enough
got
money
a
on the
wish for all that
transfers
shit
that
that
are
touch.
shit. The transfers that are total shit, they're gonna make money on until it makes light that it's a piece of shit anyway. So they really don't care.
Yeah, true that.
You know what I hate is, like, for example, the Predator Ultimate Hunter Edition.
Yeah.
How every reputable and non-reputable review site said, in no uncertain terms, this is a complete shit transfer. What the fuck? So what does Fox do? Do they recall it? No. Do they redo it? No. They put it in 3D and reissue it yet again.
The same goddamn transfer.
Yes.
Hey.
But now it's in 3D. So you can see all the beautiful wax figures leaping out of the screen at you.
Yeah, there's only a couple of 3D transfers that make the cut.
Yeah.
Predator, from what I'm hearing, is fucking absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Movies like Jurassic Park, I don't know if you saw that in 3D. I ended up buying that in 3D. It was fucking magnificent.
Yeah. I've heard that being a post-convert, it's actually quite good. That's one I might consider checking out because I've heard good things about it. But
there's a behind-the-scenes video on how they did it, and the way 3D technology has progressed since the red and cayenne format. Holy fuck!
I mean, the only way I can
cayenne.
Think of them being able to do it is literally 3D modeling the frickin' scenes, and then using that as the template for the 3D layering. But I was going to say that brings up something that we saw this week, which was the long-awaited Scream Factory release of Cat People, which is one that I've really been looking forward to. But so far, all the screenshots I've seen of it, I am not going to spend a dime on it.
It's not even half as bad as fucking Predator. I'm just saying. I looked at screenshots. Too.
I strongly disagree. I think
it's nothing like no. Go look at Predator side by side.
Yeah.
Those are fucking wax figures.
Yeah.
Cat People just definitely is a loss of detail though.
And wax figures. Look at
I looked at the Blu-ray.com
Look at the fucking close-ups of Malcolm McDowell's face. There is no detail there at all. It is not, there's a little bit of loss of detail. It has been scrubbed
I didn't say
clean.
a little bit. It's just not as bad as Predator, which was ridiculous.
It's pretty damn close. It's awful. Like,
Gross.
I am not spending a dime on that, and I don't think anybody else should either. And the thing that pisses me off about it is that until now, Scream Factory has been a label that I felt perfectly comfortable blind buying anything from because I had confidence in them as a label. They had consistently excellent transfers. I've got 6 of their titles, and I have no issues with any of them. They're all gorgeous. They look the way they should. And then this one comes out, and now it's like, well, I can't trust them anymore. Now I have to check the reviews and check the screens and see, you know, if it's actually going to be worth it or not. And that pisses me off. And they say, well, it's likely just the same. They were just, you know, Shout Factory was given the same transfer that, you know, was used on previous Universal high-def releases of it, like the old HD DVD release and whatnot. And it's not Scream Factory's fault. They're like, well, yeah, it is, because they released it. They okayed that transfer instead of saying, it's not up to our standard of quality, sorry, we're going to pass.
Take it up with Brian Ward. I'm sure he'll give you a, response.
I have tried before when they fucked up other releases, and as soon as that release goes out into the market, they shut up about it. They don't say a damn thing about it. They will not answer fans about it. When Reboot came out, fans were outraged by how much it was fucked up. And they just, you know, called them out on every single thing that was wrong on it and asked what had happened. And Shout Factory said nothing. They just ignored every single complaint that came in. And that really pisses me off because, for the most part, Shout Factory is a label that we can trust. And most of their releases are high-quality releases that, you know, I happily support and have for years. But once in a while, when they have that one fucked up release, it's like the amount that they ignore the complaints of their customers is really unprofessional. You know, it's like, just own up to your fucking mistakes. Or better yet, fix them. You know? How about what happened with the Bruce Lee set that came out? Did you see the big stink about that?
And they released it.
They fixed that one. They fixed that one.
The problem with all this is that there's going to be a lot of hapless suckers that are going to buy this shit, and they really don't give a shit. They're going to buy it anyway, and they know this shit.
The problem I have with it is, this is a label that, you know, sort of banks on people trusting them because they market themselves as a, you know, a company that cares about the fans and stuff and does stuff for the fans, that they themselves are fans. So, great, they fixed the Bruce Lee set, but why did the fucked up one even make it to market in the first place? Like, where's the quality control there? Like, that should not have happened in the first place.
I'm going to say this out of personal experience. We're in an age where there's not a lot of patience. I don't know if you'll agree with me on that, but there is not a lot of patience in today's world. I mean, look at YouTube. Me and you, especially, were on YouTube before they even had fucking ads. Ever. There was no ads whatsoever when we started. As soon as they have ads, we are irritated by 15 seconds of ad time on a YouTube video.
Yeah.
When we used to have to watch 5 minutes of ads on fucking television.
Yeah. Well, we still do if we still watch TV.
I didn't tell you about that. We had a 2-year-old that was
at the table next to us while we were trying to eat.
Yeah.
And he was glued to a tablet phone device the entire time.
A tablet.
Really?
It was like really loud too. Like he was watching all of his things on there, and he was just sucked in the entire time. And so finally, his grandpa turned to the table and was like, "Hey, would you guys mind like turning that down a little bit?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." The instant they turned it down,
this kid had a fucking conniption.
Wow.
I would just then laugh at the kid, like, really, kid? Really?
Yeah.
This kid
I
had
swear, like, when
that's
today's fucking old-fashioned parents.
Crazy.
That's
like,
today's
no electronic shit until they actually need it. Like, we actually need them to have a cell phone to reach them.
You know what? Me and Lana were actually talking about this on the way back from going to Target. We were like, man, you know what? The fact that we witnessed that yesterday makes me believe that, you know, unless you are willing to teach your kids, you know, if you're going to be into electronics and multimedia, you need to use it sparingly, just like fucking candy or any sort of thing that's bad for you.
Yeah.
Too much of anything is fucking bad for you.
I don't approve of getting a fucking kid a goddamn tablet. You know when they get a tablet? Their 13th birthday. That's when they should allow a fucking tablet.
Certainly not when they're 2.
Or even
I mean, there's there's a fine line between, you know, becoming a part of the new age and becoming an excessive fucking person to be stuck into this kind of shit.
Generation's fucking doomed. You kidding me?
I mean, I can trust you with, exposing shit like this sparingly. There's some kids that are just too involved, and they won't go outside. They never will go outside and experience social.
Look what happened to all of us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Go outside and dig a hole. Damn it.
I kid. Only kind of though.
But I mean, when it comes to attention spans and patience, it's gone. It's absolutely gone. Things are so instantaneous.
Yeah.
We can stream shit that was never thought of 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, I know.
Now that we have it, the executives at Fox and anyone that brings out all these Blu-rays and all these different transfers don't give a shit anymore. Because they know people don't have the patience, and they really don't give a shit. They're just like, oh, I'm going to buy it anyway because I love this movie.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about the transfer.
Yeah.
People like you and me that are really involved with that are fucked.
That's the problem I saw with cat people. Like, even when I posted about it, I normally don't post links to Blu-ray.com reviews, but in this case I posted it primarily for the screenshots, because it was the first one that came out that had screenshots. And I was just like, what the fuck happened? And some of my viewers responded and said, well, I'm going to buy it anyway because I love the movie.
The exclusive special features is why I would buy it again. Just saying.
Yeah, but see...
if someone else releases it, they're not going to get those fucking special features.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
You know what? I'll buy it later if a better release comes out, and just to get the special features. Like, I'll
buy it if it goes on sale.
Like, I have the Terminator 2 Skynet edition for the special features. In that case, it's just because I'm obsessed with that movie. But I've never actually sat down and watched it in that edition because the horrible transfer quality just pisses me off so much. I don't like the fact that I have Terminator 2 on Blu-ray and I don't want to watch it. There's something wrong with that equation. So yes, I will be buying the Japanese release, period. Because it's the only transfer out there in high definition that is worth getting.
Are you kidding? Similar reasons, I'm legitimately thinking about saving up $75 so that I can buy fucking Princess Mononoke on Blu-ray. Because
really,
they're just not bringing it to fucking Blu-ray in the States.
Yeah.
Does it have subtitles, though? Because the Japanese release... It does.
It does have subtitles.
You're 100% sure it has the English subtitles?
I'm absolutely sure I checked.
Okay. Because normally the Japanese companies do not put subtitles on. That's why I said this.
Yeah, no.
But that's why they're selling it in the States, too.
In the case of... if it's an American film, they at least have the original English audio.
I think they have the English audio.
And they either just have Japanese subs or... an alternate Japanese audio track. But they always keep the original English audio. It was the same with Japanese Laserdiscs, actually, of American films. They would have, like, hard-encoded subs, because they couldn't do, software subs like DVD can. But it would always have the English audio.
My attitude about that is just, they're going to put out shitty transfers. I mean, it sucks that there are all these fucking idiots out there being had.
Yeah.
And we try to inform them as best we can, get them to realize that they should care about that.
Yeah.
But all we can do ultimately is just say, I'm not going to buy that until maybe it's in the dollar bin or something.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, it's a shitty transfer, but it might be a movie that I like, so I might still pick it up eventually somewhere down the line. I'm not going to pay you full price for it.
I will buy Cat People when it's $7 or less.
Yeah.
Because I want the special features, and they deserve to get paid for special features, but I'm not going to pay for that shitty transfer.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, if I could find an illegal Blu-ray rip of the fucking special features, I'm fucking doing it, because fuck you. You fucked this shit up. You don't deserve it.
It's time to admit to ourselves that the Blu-ray market and the physical media market is becoming more of a niche market in that it is a market that mostly is for collectors, for people like us who want
Yeah.
this physical media. We want the special features.
Oh, exactly.
We want all this stuff.
I'll tell you what.
Well, look at
They're
this.
gonna have to start realizing that. That's the thing. Is because
Like, yeah.
in the
I'll
past
give you
with the
exact-
DVDs. Let me finish.
Okay.
DVDs, when DVDs were fucking hot as shit, you know what I mean? Everybody was buying DVDs.
Yeah.
So the studios got into the fucking way of thinking, well, it really doesn't matter what kind of transfer you put out there because people will buy it anyways.
Yeah.
Here's
And
what-
I
They're
hate
not
that mindset.
They're not appreciating the fact that now that it's changing, now that fewer and fewer people buying physical media, and the ones who are like us and actually care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They're still not making the change.
I have the perfect example. I've met 10 people that are friends of my family. Every single one of them buys from the Google Play Store or from iTunes. Nowhere else. I guarantee you that that's where it's going. And that's sad, but there will still be a niche market for people like us.
Right, but they need to start marketing to us and stop trying to market to them. That's the issue. That's the problem that they're making right now. It's just
Well,
we
the
don't
problem-
have to care because they'll buy it anyways.
I mean, one of the
You're
problems.
going to find out real
Yeah.
quick that we won't.
I mean, one of the problems we've always had is like when they release a Blu-ray release of something, and the image is ridiculously overprocessed, and all the details been scrubbed away, and it's like, well, we do this because most people don't like grain. Well, you know what? Most TVs have a fucking DNR feature that they can crank up to 11 if they really want to get rid of the grain.
Right.
Like, the source material does not need to be ruined.
These are image enhanced.
Because you're you're alienating that part of the market that cares about the image quality and wants the integrity of it preserved. It's like we have a format now that can preserve and present that image integrity properly, and they're fucking it up.
And some people, here's the problem: is some people don't even know. My dad had his image enhanced on his TV cranked all the way up. I turned that shit off when I got out here. We popped in a movie, and my dad's like, "Wow, what's all the black stuff?" I'm like, "That's called grain, Dad. It's what makes up the image. Black stuff's actually where there's no image."
Yeah.
So when you put the image enhanced, you're just smearing it like a shitty paintbrush.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, yeah, it looks a lot more detailed." So I've already won one person over.
Yeah.
And he told one of his friends who watched this movie to turn his image enhanced off too. So it's one person at a time.
Yeah. Stout is saying how in this text chat here how streaming is between 1 and 20 megabits per second, and Blu-ray is between 25 to 50. I wouldn't say it's even as high as 20 for streaming, because that's...
Yeah, it's between 2 and 10.
Yeah,
and it's based on
it's not going to be more than
the
that.
Basic
Yeah.
streaming, the average streaming capabilities of the average person.
Because most people, like the internet that we have, most people don't have. Most people have, take it from someone who sells internet to people. Most people have 25 megabits down, or less.
Or less, usually less.
I have 2 megabits. Everyone in this area has 2 megabits.
That's
I
crazy.
have 25 megabit down.
Most people have 25 or less.
I would kill a small infant for 15 megabits right now. That's sad.
Like 15 and 50 and up is niche right now. In fact, we're actually discontinuing broadband 250 because because hardly anybody has it. It's hardly available in any areas, and apparently we discovered that our network can't actually support it. In order to support it, it would have to give each individual person their own node. Like a node, to put this in perspective, a node is what feeds an area, all the cable, phone, and internet for that area. So one node can feed as much as 200 homes.
Keep in mind, Google's putting in nodes that are 3 times better than those nodes.
It's always upgrading.
Shit, so. Yeah, that's the nice thing is that when it finally comes around, that people start trying to compete with Google.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Everyone's gonna be happy.
It's always changing. Yeah. It's always being upgraded to support more. But
if they would just update it, it would be good for another couple decades.
Yeah, they will. They're doing that, but it takes time. I mean, it's a huge undertaking.
Absolutely.
But right now, with the network as it is, we can support up to broadband 100 without taxing the network too much. It's pushing it, but we can do it. So
Yeah, I can't
That's
wait till I get that.
That's basically going to be the max.
And you know the funny thing is that bandwidth limit isn't even for the actual throughput of the wires. It's the heat the wires put off. It'll melt the casing, and then they'll damage themselves. They'll melt themselves and shit.
The infrastructure of the network here is all fiber optics. The next step is to bring fiber. Is to have fiber for the drop, like that actually goes from the node to the homes. I don't know when that's happening though. I mean, it'll happen eventually, but there's no timetable for it that I've
Because as of right now, that's our cripple. Is that drop?
Yeah.
That drop from the fiber node to a cable node.
Yeah.
And that's where you'll get the next step, because we pay for 25 down here. What I actually get is around 10 to 15.
Yeah.
So it's a half.
It can depend.
Degradation.
Yeah. Well, and it can depend on your area too, like what the saturation levels are. So, yeah. So I mean, physical media will always be better than streaming. But yeah, Brian's saying how the streaming still looks good. It's like, oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, like streaming has come a long, long way in the past few years. I mean, now you get a lot of cable channels that are actually full 1080i or 1080p. Whereas a few years ago, cable was only able to do up to 720. So that's a big change. More channels are actually using MPEG-4 compression instead of the old MPEG-2. So that means, better quality using less bandwidth, because it's just much more efficient compression. So, I mean, it's always changing. So
I'll give you an example.
I hate being drunk.
Of course, you can, yeah.
Yeah, you know what's really sad? Here's an example of really sad. I'm out of rum.
No.
I've consumed this entire bottle.
Look at this. I'm almost gone. It's almost empty. Oh, there it is.
Cash.
Yeah.
Come over, man.
Oh, Brian says, Sean, I was watching a video on YouTube. Says Sean, I was watching a video on YouTube and
I'll
saw...
be right down. That's enough. All right, cool.
Brian says, Sean, I was watching a video on YouTube and saw that it seems that a 65-episode animated 80s series can be a standard def transfer to what looks like one Blu-ray, ? That is correct. Yeah, you can fit 65 half-hour episodes of standard def on a single Blu-ray. There's actually some releases over in Germany where they've done exactly that. Well, it's probably what you saw. Where they put, for example, the entire series of Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers in standard def on a single Blu-ray. So we can't really, you won't really get much improvement in quality. Maybe a slightly higher bit rate if they split it across, say, 2 discs. They could bump the bit rate up. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, they can definitely do that. I mean, as far as I was going to say is like at least as far as saving shelf space, it'd be awesome.
Or just being able to pop in one disc and you can just ban the entire series.
And we're actually starting to see that type of content appear over here. Not 80s cartoons, but we're starting to see like shovelware movie collections appearing on Blu-ray. So you get like a standard def, a whole pile of standard def movies on a single Blu-ray. So I think it's only a matter of time before we start to see releases like that, where they'll just dump entire, runs of half-hour shows or hour shows onto a disc or two, That, I think, will be the final nail in the coffin for DVD, is when they start putting standard def content on Blu-ray just for using the storage capacity of it to save discs. I think that's going to be...
Yeah, you'll see about 4-pack, 5-pack Blu-rays. Then it'll just phase out DVDs just like the predecessor.
Yeah, it'd be like a 5-disc set of a complete series of something, It'd be like 150 episodes or whatever. 300 episodes on 5 discs.
It's kind of funny thinking about that, because you're always wondering what will be the next best thing. Kind of like Blu-ray right now.
Sorry, you were trying to say something there, Stout?
Stout, you're drunk. I mean, you're muted.
I'm typing it now.
Yes, Stout's drunk.
do you fuck those up?
What were you gonna say, Stan?
Yeah.
I've been typing it all out.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Trying to explain the example that I mentioned.
Oh, here we are. I'll read it out here. Stout says, I'll give you an example. I was watching Oz at my brother's place over the holidays. It was streaming off Vudu with their Ultra HD service, quote-unquote. At one point, a bunch of butterflies fly across the screen. It looked like pixelated bukkake. It was a blob
I remember
of
this
red.
discussion.
I remember you telling me about this. Yeah, it was a blob of red, undefined mess. Why?
Yep.
Shitty bitrate, plain and simple. When we get 1 gigabyte internet 1 gigabit internet everywhere, true HD streaming may finally be possible, but not until then.
No, it's true, because it wouldn't be until then that the studios actually thought, oh, well, now people can handle the higher bit rates. Now it'll make sense for us to give them the better transfers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't care right now. They're going to give them the lowest possible quality they can.
Yeah.
It's like with digital copies.
Well, it's about cramming as much content as they can through that bandwidth that they have.
Yeah.
I'm so hoping that they don't transfer everything to a digital medium.
Yeah.
Well, there'll always be physical medium for the niche market. We'll have to probably buy manufacture on demand and shit. But
yeah, I mean, at the very least, there'll be a niche market, or it'll be little companies like Twilight Time and Blue Underground doing limited niche releases for the collectors.
That would really suck if everything went digital. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we still have vinyl for vinyl collectors, so I mean, this is still going to be.
I saw some vinyls in the store this week. I was quite surprised.
Like a lot of current albums are put out on vinyl.
Yeah, they have
because people love it.
1,000 pressings.
And of course, with vinyls, you can still go.
That's right.
I actually
you gotta put a fucking quarter on the needles so it doesn't dip and shit.
When Sabaton released their last album, I actually bought the vinyl. Because
there you go.
It's a brand new album. It fucking sounds so good in vinyl, too. So good. I was like, how does it sound so much better than CD? It's crazy.
Duncan says you'll need more than a gigabit internet to the home style. The entire interconnecting infrastructure needs upgrading. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like as far as our Shaw goes, the infrastructure has been upgraded. That's been ongoing for like the past 20 years. It is a full fiber optic network now, so it can handle those speeds. The thing now is upgrading the nodes, which they're actually in the process of doing. In fact, one of the things I've seen on the night shift is when we get an outage for maintenance, and one of the things they've been doing for maintenance is what they call a node split, which is where they take all the areas that are being serviced by one node and split it into 2 or 3. So they split that across more nodes, so that those nodes have more space to work with to service those areas.
3 is playing with fire, man.
Yeah.
That's
so they
Google's been doing here.
So basically they do that, and then so the infrastructure's in place, the nodes are being split up so that there's more nodes servicing fewer per node, so they can handle more service for those homes. The next step would be to upgrade fiber to the home. We actually do have fiber to the home in some limited markets right now.
All this talk of nodes makes me want to play Dead Space.
I know, right?
It's
I really want to play
slightly
Dead Space
different,
3.
but yeah.
Really want to play Dead
ever
Space
so
3.
slightly.
I still have to do the DLC and do the actually we should do the co-op version.
Yeah, you held off on that because of my internet, and now I can't do co-op.
Then you can't do it because of your internet.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Like
can actually. No, actually, I take that back. I can play PlanetSide on this. I can play internet.
Actually, it'd be okay because I'd be streaming the game at my end,
and I would just be playing the game.
And I'd at least hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
It's
we'll
a
figure it out.
midget penis.
Do a co-op thing. We'll figure something out. Brian asks, Mill Creek or Shout Factory? Who do you think would be the first to Blu-ray the 80s cartoons that are already released to DVD? Well, I mean, it depends on the demand for them, really. If there's... I mean, I'd say Transformers is probably a big contender for that being a possibility. Because, of course, they have the work prints, the 35mm work prints. It would require a lot of reconstruction and post-production to make everything fully HD ready, sort of along the lines of what they did with Star Trek The Next Generation. But honestly, I'm thinking that something like Gem probably wouldn't get that Blu-ray treatment, even though they do have film prints, again, work prints with a lot of errors on them. But it probably wouldn't get that treatment simply because it's so much more of a niche show. It doesn't have anywhere near the fan base or marketability that Transformers does. But I could possibly see Transformers getting that treatment at some point. It would be a lot of work, though. I don't know if a smaller company like Shout Factory would be up to the task of doing all the remastering that would actually be required to prepare it properly for Blu-ray. But anything's possible. You know, maybe if Hasbro chipped in, you know, foot the remastering bill or whatever. It all depends on the marketability of it, you know. I mean, I know that Transformers has certainly been selling well because they keep licensing more and more of the spin-off shows. You know, I mean, they've got Armada coming out this year, and they're also doing, as far as I know, they're also doing Cybertron and Energon. So, I don't know. It's only a matter of time, I think, before you know, maybe they start looking at that as a possibility. G.I. Joe, maybe they might be able to do that. I'm pretty sure they have film prints for that as well. And as far as I know, there aren't as many errors in the film prints on those. I don't know. It's tough to say. Never say never. But it really depends on the source material. I mean, like, we're only going to see stuff in high def if like film source material exists.
Ow!
And for okay,
Don't do that.
And for
I thought it was a twist off beer, but it's not.
Oh, one shredded hand later.
Where's my beer opener?
But for you know, for the vast majority of 80s and 90s cartoons, they only exist in complete form in standard def. And a lot of the 90s ones were actually done in standard def on computers. So all the mixing was done digitally in that resolution. So there's just no way to make it higher quality than it is, which is unfortunate. Just that they sort of cut corners in that era. But I don't know. Only time will tell. For now, we've got some pretty awesome DVD sets. You know, I definitely plan to be. I definitely plan to be rewatching Transformers Generation 1. Oh, you're talking about just doing like the standard def ones. That's hard to say. I could see Mill Creek doing that because they're kind of all about the shovelware anyway, and you know, I could see them doing like the single disc 65 episode releases. You know, just whatever they have the licenses to at the time. I can't see Shout Factory doing that because to me that's something. It's funny, we were talking about all their fucked up releases, but I mean the vast majority of their releases have been excellent, and I think I just can't see them doing that type of release because it just isn't the type of product they normally offer. They're more about offering premium products. But I could see Mill Creek doing something like that at some point.
What the fuck?
Well, we've lost almost everybody in the room. It's so quiet.
Jeremy had to go. He's a pussy.
Oh shit! A lot of people left. Where did they
left? I don't know where.
Zach Torbeck really wants to know: will Barney and Friends come to Blu-ray anytime soon? We can only hope. Although I thought that was all filmed on video. I could be wrong. No, I think it was on video. So probably no Barney on Blu-ray. Sorry.
Barney on Blu-ray.
I remember when it was headline news that a Barney got punched once.
Really?
a guy dressed up as Barney was at a mall or something like that, and someone just walked up and punched him on principle.
Wow.
You're Barney.
Oh, yeah, that's the inspiration for the scene in Death to Smoochie.
Oh, okay.
He gets beat up. He gets like his ass kicked inside the outfit or whatever. Oh my god, so right.
What?
Pamela Henderson.
What?
Me and Justin were talking in a Facebook thing about relationships, and he goes, "Apparently, you haven't met my wife, Pamela Henderson."
Pamela Henderson.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
Wow.
I think I got that from Dallin, actually.
Okay, well, doesn't matter, you know.
But yeah, I'm just like, I could do the whole relationship thing, but I just don't want to.
Just talking about all sorts of random shit here. Because you guys are all like on the media shit, and we're like, okay, well, blah, 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 blah. We're holding other conversations we don't want to interrupt you guys with, so it's like, you know.
That's fine.
We're multitasking.
We're multitasking, yes.
Exactly.
You are a multitasker.
See that? Potential companies
You'll see
who
my
hire
little
me,
dance in a few
I
seconds
can
there, Cass.
multitask.
Okay, Cass is not paying attention. You're gonna miss it.
What?
You're gonna miss it. You gotta watch the
What's going on?
stream. You're gonna miss it.
I'm in the stream! That's what I had to watch, was you go multitasker.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, God. Fucking what?
That was fucking hilarious. I'm in the stream!
He was probably really hoping for an epic fart followed by an ow.
What I'm really hoping for is my fucking beer opener.
Is it twist off, Cass?
It's not, see? Ow!
Well, yesterday he was looking for his bottle opener and then found it,
And it
and
was a
it was
twist
twist
off
off.
because it was a domestic beer, yes, I realize.
Is there a way to open it without a can opener?
Here you go, Cass.
Yeah, break up.
I've got a beer. Cass.
Yeah,
I've got a beer opener right here.
That doesn't do me any fucking good. You're an hour and a half away and I'm trying to drive.
What was that?
I have a Family Guy beer opener.
That's awesome.
Rosie figured out that if you just sort of touch it with a coin, you can make it go. Here, listen.
Yeah, by electricity.
The beer room. Wow, that's incredible. Oh man, this is the happiest day of my life.
Every time you open a bottle, it does that. Ladies and gentlemen, the beer room. So Rosie would do that, and then she'd shove it right in my face at the burp part.
Oh, God. She is your daughter after all.
Yep. Oh, there is no
It's
doubt.
almost like you've raised her properly or something.
I know.
God, who would have thought?
It's amazing how much influence I have, considering how little I get to see her. I do look forward to my birthday week we get to spend together, though. That's going to be awesome. Maybe we'll watch Lord of the Rings that week. Oh, tomorrow we're going to watch Spider-Man 2. She's really looking forward to it. Yeah. She's actually becoming quite a Spider-Man fan. She was looking at some Spider-Man stuff today when we were in the comic store.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
And you know, all this time, I did not know that they put the theme from the 60s show in the end credits for Spider-Man 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
When I went to see it at the theater, it was with Cass and our step family, and they all wanted to get out of there, so the movie was over, so I didn't see it right to the end of the credits. And then I guess I just never... I owned it on DVD for a while, and I thought I had watched it, but I may not have actually watched it all the way through when I owned it previously.
BRB.
So, I didn't know that. So Rosie wanted to leave the credits rolling because she was enjoying the songs, and we were doing cheesy dances to the bad rap song, and then suddenly the 60s theme came on. We're like, oh my god, it's the theme! So we all both ran back into the living room and started singing along to it very badly. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, she really enjoyed it, actually. She liked it. I figured she would. Oh, she liked the part where he first swings on his web for the first time and smacks into the billboard.
I just like that scene right before that where he's trying to get the web out.
Yes, she liked that
And
one
he's doing
too.
like all the different hand motions that he does, like he does like the rock symbol and goes up and down, up and down.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she really liked that part too.
I love Macho Man's...
Yes, says Bonesaw.
Bonesaw's ready!
Yeah, I forgot he was in it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's Randy Savage as Bonesaw.
What was that?
How many minutes does he have him for again?
3.
3
I
minutes.
got you for 3 minutes.
Got you for 3
Let's play.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, hey, take away the cage, unlock the thing. That was great. I actually really liked Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker. I thought he was, suitably awkward. And
I must apologize to Macho Man, but I've elected to go with Tillamook.
Oh, you're not snapping into a Slim Jim?
Yeah.
Which ones? Ben says those Doctor Who complete sets are going for $500 on Filebay. Fleabay. Sorry, Fleabay. Oh, are you talking about that Blu-ray set of series 1 through 7? Doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't bother with those. What is it? Zach says, I will laugh if Rosie says Spider-Man 3 sucked. She's actually really looking forward to seeing Sandman in it, because we've been playing the Marvel Superheroes, the Lego Marvel Superheroes demo, and you fight Sandman in that. So she's played it like dozens of times now. Loves the part where Spider-Man shows up and always plays as him, and is quite familiar with Sandman through that game demo. Wow. Duncan says, as far as comics and movie adaptations go, I'm only really a Thunderbirds fan. Now you know why I'm so damaged after seeing the film. Oh yeah, I have actually seen that movie. I completely forgot that I had seen the live-action Thunderbirds movie. In fact, I forgot there even was a live-action Thunderbirds movie until just now.
Thanks a lot. Oh, and Jason Frakes directed it.
Yeah, Jason, not Jason.
Riker. Whatever his name is.
It's not Jason. Jonathan.
Right.
Jonathan
Frakes.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Yeah, which is odd, because he's usually a pretty competent director. I like to start...
Well, it was well directed. That wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
It was just shitty script.
Yeah.
You can do about it.
Yeah. I do have the two original Thunderbirds movies, like the 2 theatrical films they did. Thunderbirds Are Go
Didn't I
and
send you one
Thunderbirds
of
6.
Or no, I sent you the remake. That's right, the new movie. Yeah.
But, yeah, I gotta finish watching Starfleet one of these days. Such a good show. Says he also directed Nickelodeon's Clock Stoppers.
Oh my god, that was shit. I mean, no offense. Sure, he's a great guy, but that movie sucked.
I liked his 2 Star Trek movies, 8 and 9. 8 especially. 8 was great. 8 was great! Duncan says, seeing that film thankfully prepared me to withstand the torture and hate of the live-action Dragon Ball.
Boy.
I've not seen that. Well, speaking of fucked up transfers, yeah, how about those new season sets of Dragon Ball Z from Funimation? Yeah.
Found a beer opener.
Oh, there you go. Great.
Yay, for different reasons.
Yes.
Fuck, that's good.
Another case of a company
that's good.
completely ignoring
Drinking
the complaints of its customers. And
A
just
Belgian beer.
But their
doing-
customers weren't complaining.
Duncan Large might know this.
they're-
because
No,
he's,
this is a case of idiot customers overweighing smart, competent customers.
being given too much
Authority.
power in the decision-making process and not knowing what they're actually voting for. Well, we voted for it, so blah, 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 blah. It's democracy. But fuck off. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up, seriously.
You're all idiots and you should all die.
Yes. Orange brick hell.
Orange brick hell.
Yes. The Dragon Ball Z sets. It's basically,
I know, just
yeah.
the way you said it. It's a silly like and yet catchy thing. You know, I know what you're talking about. I know all about the issues we talked about.
yeah.
It just
I know.
orange brick hell. Just
Well, it's
you can build a house with these things.
It's especially annoying for me because I was enjoying watching the level sets and experiencing Dragon Ball Z for the first time, and I fully intended to collect them all. Yep. Guess that rest of that experience will just have to wait. Yeah. And no, I won't watch Kai first. I refuse. I want to watch the full version with all the filler and just get the whole experience.
I still refuse to watch Kai.
Yeah.
It's a complete bastardization of the entire series.
Well, of the anime, but apparently it's closer to the manga.
Okay.
Okay, then. Well, didn't the manga come first?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the manga was longer. How does that make any fucking sense?
Really?
How could you make a show that's shorter than, you know, and basing it off a manga that was longer than the original show?
To be fair, manga of that type is usually pretty. It's very visual. It's very sparing on the dialogue and narration and stuff. So I mean, you can be flipping pages very quickly.
I think just there were too many jokes over a long period of time. People were just saying, "Oh, Dragon Ball Z," you know that show where people scream constantly.
Don't they say that about all anime though?
No, not really.
Why is it when characters scream or laugh, it looks like they swallowed a dinner plate?
Okay, that's funny.
I actually saw that description somewhere. And how come when they jump in the air, it's always that flying wallpaper?
See, that's kind of stupid because they haven't used that
Yeah.
forever. And the other now gladly dead misconception is that how come you can always tell the difference between an American cartoon and a Japanese cartoon is by how big their eyes are. They're unrealistically huge. I'm just like, okay, yeah, it was like that in the... Actually, it barely was like that even in the 70s.
Actually, a lot of American cartoons have those unrealistically huge eyes now, too.
It's just that they don't look the same.
No.
It's like, well,
the thing I always liked about the design of anime eyes was just how expressive they are.
yeah.
You know, I mean, they really convey a lot
And
of
I've heard
emotion
people
to the
say they
characters.
don't. I've heard people say that they look
That's
like the artists were being lazy or something.
bullshit.
No, if you want a perfect
Complete
example of an anime that can tell an entire story just from the eye expression, there are several scenes in a show I'm watching now. Well, I've known about it for a while. I'm just merely starting it from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's Blood Plus.
I want to see that. I really want to
and-
see that because I liked
yeah,
the original movie.
I'm about 7 episodes in, and there are several scenes in there where it's just you can tell that she's either extremely terrified, or that she's upset, and or doesn't know what to do, and there's no dialogue. It's literally just her standing there, and she's like staring off into blank space.
Yeah, I've been looking for the DVDs of that. They've got a second series as well called Blood Sea.
Yep.
And Blood Sea is easy to get, also on Blu-ray actually. Blood Plus, however, is apparently out of print. Like, fuck! I'm
watching it on Netflix.
I want to get the movie again, and I want to get the... In fact, I'm going to look for that right now, just while I'm thinking of it.
I do have the movie. I have actually not seen it yet.
There's a lot of...
because I want to get through the series first.
The movie actually is first. You talking about Blood? You talking about Blood, the Last Vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's first. That's where it begins.
Okay, so it goes into the whole...
I don't actually know if the series is a continuation of it, or it's just kind of a reimagining of it.
Well, if it doesn't have anything to do with the Vietnam War, then no, it doesn't have anything to do with the movie.
I don't remember, honestly. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But the movie's really good. Like, I'm pretty sure you can watch that independently of the show, or at the very least before the show. And it's only 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Really? It's that short?
It's pretty short. It might be 50, but yeah, it's under an hour. It may say 100 minutes, but that might be the extras. But yeah, it's really good.
I have to look at the box again.
Part 2. Oh god, yeah, okay, I found it on eBay. $375.
Yeah, good luck with
Fuck you!
This will be one of those animes that you get from Steve.
There's a complete series set, which is most likely a bootleg. Yeah. Oh, so it's 50. Wow, 50 episodes. I didn't realize it was that long.
Actually, when it comes
I
to
had that running through my head today, too. Rosie was asking me about it.
Like, oh no, I'm gonna have to show Rosie fucking...
I was like, maybe. Might be a little too intense for you.
Maybe when she's 7 or something. I saw it when I was 8.
Did you?
Wait, it came out in 93, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you were 8?
93, I was 9. 9. I saw it when I was 9.
Okay. No, it looks like there's some people have the two. There was 2 sets. Each one had like 25 episodes in it. Some people have them for $50.
Zach Torbeck says, content ID flagged. Thanks, Stout. I just hummed it. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I saw Terminator 2 when I was 8.
I can't remember how old Cass was when I showed it to him.
Show me what, sir?
Terminator 2?
8.
Oh, you were 8.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
And then I and then I immediately, right after Sean, I'll tell this story.
There's a Blood Sea movie. There's a Blood Sea movie.
So, Terminator 2 was the first R-rated movie I ever saw.
Same here,
and
buddy.
It was Sean's honor to show that to me.
Yes.
Not realizing kind of the politics surrounding the fact that I was 8 years old and just seen an R-rated movie. We immediately after that went to our grandma's house, and we have our aunt.
I've heard the story.
We have an aunt that basically lived in with our grandma and cared for her for many, many years while she was around. So I immediately turned to this aunt and said, "So, Auntie Rosemary, have you seen Terminator 2?
Have you seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day?" Yeah. And I was like,
And of course, our mom's standing right there.
what was it? She was like, "Oh no, I haven't," and then Mom was like, "And nor should he have."
Yeah, something like that.
And it's just like, I'm gonna be hearing about this later.
Yeah.
I was an oblivious little kid, though, I have to say.
It was the
part of my
same
problem.
year.
Like, I remember we had, I remember I told John about this years ago, we had a cousin of ours who was living with us for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Stefania, if you remember.
Yes.
And,
I didn't know she was living with you guys for a while.
Yeah, she'd just broken up with her boyfriend, I think, or something like that, who she'd be living with, so.
Oh, okay.
She came and she basically stayed in the basement and was using, like, bathroom you used and stuff like that, so. She stayed with us for a couple of months or something like that. So I remember one day she was getting ready to go out somewhere or something like that. So she had the radio playing in the bathroom, and I was like hanging out with her while she was doing her makeup or something like that.
Yeah.
And so she puts on that Alanis Morissette song, you know, the infamous one about her whole breakup. It's the one that's supposedly with Dave Coulier and that. So, and I immediately, as soon as I come on, I'm like, "Oh, isn't this the song with fuck in it?" And she's all like, "Shh." Like my in the basement.
Good one.
I just blurted out.
Hey, you ought to know.
I remember another one.
You ought to know.
Yeah, that's one. I remember, was it, Sean, you and I had been in the basement wrapping presents for Mom, I think, or for other people. It was Christmas time. And one of the gifts you got Mom that year was you got her, I think, the VHS, I guess, at the time of Blue Velvet.
Oh, yes.
And so we finished wrapping her presents, and we're carrying them up the stairs. And as we're getting to the top of the stairs, I turned to you, I'm like, "So you think Mom will like Blue Velvet?" And you're like, "Shut up!" I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, me too.
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
was
blah, blah.
oblivious as a kid too, man.
Shut up!
My brother hated me for shit like that. Oh my god. At 8 years old, that was the year when I first experienced Terminator 2. First experienced porn. First experienced Nirvana. And I first experienced Weird Al.
Awesome.
Pretty good year.
Yeah.
1992.
There's also a Blood the Last Vampire live-action movie.
That's the one I was talking about.
Ah. Yeah. No.
So that's the one I have.
Oh, okay. You have the live-action one. Yeah, no, there's an animated one as well.
I did not know.
And it's really good. I remember thinking at the time, wow, this is really good. They should make a series of it. And apparently they did, and I still haven't seen it. So it looks like the only thing that isn't on Blu-ray is Blood Plus. Everything else is cool. I need to make this a focus of my collection. Yes.
Jamie!
Jamie's back!
Yay!
Cheer up, Jamie.
Zach says he saw Akira when he was 8. And saw Porky's when he was 6.
Oh. Oh shit. What am I doing?
Oh god. Zach says, I'm still waiting on the Akira live-action remake with Zac Efron, Kristen Stewart, and Morgan Freeman.
I'm not laughing.
Craziness. What you got there, Jamie? Technology of some kind? Do you have
It's like my
technology?
my plastic. I have a plastic box of like miscellaneous wires, and Charlotte calls that my box of technology.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My laptop was damaged, so the keyboard doesn't work. So I'm using a USB keyboard.
I see.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh, there we go.
Brack.
Yes.
Brack.
Burlap. Holy shit.
Burlap.
What the fucking fuck? Fuck you, you fucks.
Wow.
So I go into Amazon.ca, like, maybe somebody has Blood Plus Part 1, which contains episodes 1 through 25, for less than the $179 that someone's asking for it on eBay. So I go to Amazon.ca. Price $1,739.83. To new from $555.99 Canadian.
Oh my god.
How about...
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh god. Apparently I missed this 20 fucking minutes ago. Shitty food porn. Hold on.
Hold on. I have something important to contribute to the intellectual discussion going on here.
The banana dog. Holy shit, you know what's funny? I've done
God
this.
damn it!
This is not shitty food porn.
You talked over my fart. When I say I have something important, you shut up and wait for it.
No, I'm good. Sorry I ruined your part, though.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
It's amazing, by the way.
I was like, wait for the pause, wait for people to stop talking. Okay, now. And then as soon as he goes, he's like, blah, 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 food porn, blah, 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 blah. Like, damn it!
Oh, so typical me.
The ruiner of all the things.
Yep. Yeah, how about Amazon.com? It's got to be more reasonable.
Barely, probably.
Oh, $499. That's much more reasonable. And then Blood Plus Part 2, episodes 26 through 50, $39.75.
I fucking hate that.
Really?
That happens so many times. Where it's like a 2 or 3 part DVD set or Blu-ray set.
Yeah.
And the first part is like $1,000 fucking dollars, and no one sells it anywhere.
Yeah.
The other 2 are like $10-15. It's like great if I want to see everything else except for the plot I need to actually understand the fucking show.
Armored Fleet Dairuger XV, which is the original Japanese show that Vehicle Force of Ultron was based on. Part 1, $19.28. Part 2, $16.01. Part 3, $399.
I don't get it.
Basically, Part 3 was a lower print run. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So it's
by less than half.
Becomes stupidly rare. And yeah, so it looks like I'll just be getting parts 1 and 2 because I'm not paying $400 fucking bucks for the last part.
No, you should be paying like $100 tops. Tops. It's rare, not that fucking rare.
Paying what?
Shit.
What did you say? Like $100?
Like $100.
Yeah,
that would be fair.
I'd be willing to do that, just in the name of completing the set. But $400 is retarded. What about eBay? Does anybody on eBay actually even have it right now? Actually, I'm going to look on CA as well. That's what I want to get, because it's Voltron's 30th anniversary this year. I actually have all 3 volumes of Vehicle Force on the way. So I really want to get Dairuger as well, because that would complete the collection. Because I've already got Gold Lion. I've got all of Lion Force. Alright, CA. Surprise me. Oh my fucking god! Amazon CA. $906.01. Fuck you! And even volumes 1 and 2 are more expensive. Volume 1, $62.55. Volume 2, 84.27. God damn it. Bullshit.
You'll never get to experience it, Sean.
Never.
Ever.
Well, I guess I'll buy the first 2 and then just download the last 15 episodes.
Yeah. What I think you should do is buy them all at once from our good friend Steve.
Well, no, I'll support the releases as far as I can afford, but I'm not paying 400 fucking bucks.
You're not even supporting the releases. You're supporting some jackass. Who
No,
wants
no.
to
The first 2 are available officially from Amazon.
Oh, well,
they're not through third party, as far as I'm aware.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, they are third party, but whatever. I want the official releases. They're cheap. They're like it'd be like $40, not even, to get the first 2. That's less than
cheap.
That's less than one of them would go for in stores normally. So yes, it's cheap.
No. You know what's cheap? Mill Creek is cheap.
Well, yes. And it would be nice if they picked up the license for those, but it's not going to happen. God damn it. Pisses me off. See, it pisses me off because I know it's my own fault for simply waiting too long.
Yep.
I did it to myself. So there are multiple layers to my rage, and some of it is directed at myself. So it's like I will have all things Voltron except for that one volume of Die Ruger.
Why is my phone dying? This is not a time to die phone. Shit.
I still gotta get Fleet of Doom as well. But that's easy, that's cheap. Cheap.
That looks delicious. Delicious.
In fact, how much do I actually have? And, how much does it go for here?
Served on sparkle
Doom.
paper towel. I love it.
Do. Microwave popcorn. Zach says Echo Bridge is cheaper than Mill Creek. Duncan
Because
says,
literally all I ate yesterday was one bag of microwave popcorn.
what's the matter with you?
Really?
Health nut.
You'll get away with that at that age, young lady. But when you're my age, no.
It goes right to my hips.
No, it's not good. I really should be eating more than that. It's just there's nothing to eat here, so.
Fucking bullshit. Is there a food bank or something like that around there?
Yeah, food bank. There you go.
Let's find out.
There's got to be something. If you are
Probably
poor,
not.
you qualify.
Probably not around here because this is a wealthier area.
Well, if it's a wealthier area, then I say look for a Deseret. They're Mormons, but they have some good food.
They're very good people too.
And it's
That will
basically
just talk
like
to
a
you.
fucking food bank, you know?
Yeah, sometimes they have to talk to you about the Book of Mormon for a little bit, but they give you food afterwards, so it's okay.
771.
And in some
Yeah.
deserts will actually bring the food to your home.
What I have to say about that is, when it comes to Deseret, stay away from the peanut butter. Load up on the hot dogs. Holy shit, they're good.
They usually only give you Hebrew National too.
Holy shit!
When they give you hot dogs, they give you like Hebrew National and shit, because they don't want to offend other people's religions. So they get like the all beef franks. Oh my god, so good.
The thing is, if I went to like a food bank place or whatever, first off, I would have difficulty getting there. Like, we have a ridiculous amount of snow, and it's still windy and snowing. And then I would have to somehow transport those goods back to a domicile of some nature.
So you couldn't get much.
How does he not have food in the house? my question. Is it the weather? Is that what's causing the problem?
No, I mean, he buys lunch at school and, like, he had dinner when he went to Toledo and...
Oh. What the hell?
Dick!
Well, no, it's just busy. To be fair.
I felt like saying
I mean,
dick.
there's food here when I go shopping for it.
Doesn't... I can't use Prime on this? Well, fuck you.
Yeah, my mom was having the same kind of troubles shortly before she left my dad.
Oh, lack of income, thus lack of food.
No, my dad was always just like, you know... he was making lots of money. Oh, shit, he made lots of money. Like $9,000 a month. And he wouldn't pay for anything. He paid for the rent. He's like, well, I pay for the fucking rent. I shouldn't have to pay for anything else.
Yeah.
So she would have to get all the food. And she would have to cook all the food. She was treated like the woman, you know what I mean? And she wasn't down with that, so... Yeah.
Your mom's a very strong woman, I get. She
fucking A.
Raised you kids, you know?
I need to pee.
What? Why are we...
Whoa. Yeah, fuck. Stop.
Gosh. Oh, fuck. You were in so much trouble.
I just want to curl up and die now.
Oh my god. Oh my god, now I want to know.
Oh, no.
It's nothing.
Nothing?
It's nothing. Trust me, it's nothing. I have no fucking idea. You're in so much trouble.
Making soups were very good, but the soups are only... See, the thing is, I need some protein in whatever I'm eating, so it's not like I can just get fucking anything.
Oh, they give you cans of fucking turkey? Turkey. Why am I still stuck on that? Why?
Because you want turkey, duh.
Because you want to go talk to the Mormons and get some hot dogs.
They got some good fucking hot dogs you can't get anywhere else. I'm just saying. They're fucking good.
I'm a fan of kosher hot dogs. It's probably the Jew in me.
That's the Hebrew Nationals, yeah. Beef dogs for the win.
Oh, we got some Hebrew National today. Yeah.
You know what's really delicious, though? Angus beef, like, from Amish country. Fucking awesome.
Oh, can I ask a question? Maybe one of you knows. Why is it that Hebrew National only sells like 7 hot dogs instead of 8?
If it's brown, flush it down.
Wow.
Okay. I've had time to process that, and I'm okay.
Why is this so fuckingly, stupidly, retardedly expensive?
Fuckingly?
Blood the Last Vampire on Amazon.ca on Blu-ray, $271.49. It's not rare or hard to find. Why is it so expensive? I go on eBay. The Blu-ray is...
So, you asked why they sell 7 hot dogs?
It's $35 for the
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
Because that's the exact number of hot dogs you need for the week.
A little pricey, but not $300
Really?
pricey.
I don't know. I have no idea what
That's
$300 hot
fucking
dogs.
brilliant. Fucking hell.
Yeah, my phone died. Lovely.
Awesome. Is that how you were broadcasting to us? You're about to disappear into thin air? Okay, then.
Just smack you, Sean.
Well, I can always hope, can't I?
You want me to go? I can leave.
Such vicious silence.
Because if you really don't want me here, I can go. I mean...
Oh, no. No, I'm not playing that game. Oh, Lala, one lovely lady sent me a message on Zeus.
Nice.
Zeus isn't gonna let me read it because I haven't given them any money, are they? Fuck you.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
I did use it once.
Once.
I accept. Oh,
I did Zeus
no,
once.
I can see.
Once.
It says, are you romantic?
What? A random thing to just ask
That
somebody.
sounds like a fucking bullshit bot to me.
I don't know. She wasn't that attractive.
Like, who the fuck says, are you romantic?
No, I'm not. I always slam the door in my date's face. If she's not competent enough to open a door her own damn self, well, that's... she's not worth my time.
I read this article about a guy who fucking gamed the system on OkCupid.
Yeah.
He created a whole bunch of bot accounts to figure out what the most likely criteria were that women would vote on. Right?
Okay.
And when he found out that that's the stuff that women so-called in his area cared about. So when he found out what those items were, he wrote about those and voted on those so that he would show up at the top of their results of as many women as possible. And he found the love of his life by doing that.
Really?
Now, of course, part of the story is that this is one of the guys who was on that fucking team at, I can't remember what the fucking school was, but from the movie 21.
Yeah.
That like fucking cheated.
The MIT
poker team, yeah. He was actually on that team. So he's a brilliant guy, a brilliant mathematician, and he used his skills to game the system on OkCupid. I thought that was kind of cool.
And found the love of his life.
Well, he made it himself desirable so women would message him. That's what he did. It's not like he just found the perfect match and then went, hey, you're the love of my life. It's not how it works. He was able to get enough dates out of it that he found the person he ended up with.
Gotcha.
Fucking awesome.
Zach Torbeck says, OkCupid will let you read stuff? Oh, fuck, I just admitted I use OkCupid.
No, you're not the only one, Torbeck. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I got an account too.
We all do.
Slim pickings here, though. So
Never.
Not really a big deal.
There's pretty slim pickings here, too. And the few that I have shown an interest in never messaged me back.
I checked it 2 weeks after Thanksgiving last. So.
You know what's really bad is I did the online dating thing. I did Zeus, and I didn't get a lot of messages, to be honest. I did not get a lot of messages from people.
Really?
I guess it was my picture or something. I don't know. No.
Were you making a weird face and picking your nose, or...
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd still message her if she had all those things. I'm just saying.
But,
was it like a shot of you wiping your ass after a big dump?
That's too far. Too far. Oh, yeah, no, that's
just examining the toilet paper.
Of photos of me scratching my ass and sniffing my hand. No.
That's what men want.
Like,
real woman.
The messages that I did get were all like, oh, hey, text me or whatever. It was just... None of the people seemed very attractive to me.
Or interesting.
And even the ones that I would have messaged or whatever, like the ones that did not send me their phone number and I would have actually messaged back.
Yeah.
The way the website was run, I couldn't actually contact them back. So it was stupid. I didn't really enjoy it very much. It was a pain in my ass, mostly.
Yeah. OkCupid seems to be the best for all this because all the services are free, except for seeing who rates you, but nobody cares about rating. You're just all about messaging, you know?
Yeah. Plenty of Fish is also free.
Yeah, Plenty of Fish, and so is Eval. Which is
Plenty of Fish is what my boyfriend
Eval is free? Really? I always thought that was a pay site.
What was that, Jamie?
Sorry.
Plenty of Fish is what my boyfriend uses to cheat on me.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That's what I used to find
plenty of herpes.
Girlfriend, and it
that's not funny.
Didn't work.
It's true though. It's like
What's
Craigslist with photos.
Well, you can put photos on Craigslist. It's just you'll get banned faster.
Well, that's true.
Plenty of Fish is
faster.
shit, quite frankly. It's just It's a really shitty design. I'll put it that way. I really don't like the Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish.
I don't.
It's so
really
basic.
old.
It's like
Old.
yeah, it's like
That's what it is.
15-year-old web design.
At least it only takes a click or two to get where you're going, unlike Google.
Oh, Zach.
Google.
Zach, when you message a woman on OkCupid, don't just say hello. You will not get many responses back.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, that's probably one of the least attractive things you can say besides, like, hello, how are you? Don't say that. Don't ever say
That sends the clear message that you have absolutely nothing to say about anything.
Or, hello, how are you? Text me.
Yeah.
And by the way,
No.
I don't
think you're
respond to
hot.
women.
Text me.
I don't respond to women who message me saying the same thing. Because,
Yeah, same here.
especially when they say in the profile, don't just say hello. And they just said hello. I was like, I'll sometimes ridicule those people because I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah. Practice what
Let
you
me see if
preach.
anyone's messaged me. I'm gonna look my OkCupid right now. Nope. Not even a single visitor in like the last 2 months.
No, I rarely even look at them anymore. I've given up hope that they will yield any positive results for me whatsoever. I'm just gonna let it happen organically, as they say.
I don't know. I've pretty much given up on meeting a decent person, so...
There's no decent people left. We're all scum in our own special way.
Hey, I'm decent.
I mean, either I'm gonna end up stuck with him, or probably alone. So I'll get a cat.
Yay! Crazy cat ladies for the win. Yep. Duncan says, when I used a dating site, I found I basically signed up to a spam bot. Yeah, pretty much. I've had a few of those as well.
Oh, Sean. Always the optimist.
Yep. Or ones where it's so obvious that it's just bots messaging you to try to get you to pay for a subscription. You're like getting messaged by all these super hot women who really want to get to know you and who like your profile, and you message back and say, what did you like about my profile? And they say, oh, I liked your qualities. Really? That's so vague and non-specific.
Dude, I got so many of those. I was so pissed.
I just love your qualities.
At least I'm not on a dating site now where I would always get the response, I like your personalities, because I get tired of that.
How the fuck? What?
Personalities.
Men on dating sites are fucking horrible. They're horrible.
That's why they're on fucking dating sites, because they cannot interact with people in real fucking life. If you walk up to a woman and say, I like your personalities, you will get kicked in the groin.
Yes.
I turned my
I turned my profile. If you're gonna say that to somebody, wear a cup.
I turned my profile to bisexual for a week, and I got so many dick pics I turned it off just because I'm like, I'm not that curious, guys. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. I was like, nope. Ran the fuck away from that. I was like, no.
I don't know what it is about guys. Is fucking these fucking pigs, quite frankly. Just like they literally and legitimately think, maybe she'll like me if I send her a dick pic.
Oh my god. I have seen more pictures of penises than I've ever wanted to see in my life.
Yay.
Like, dude, listen.
When I first started college, I
look
thought...
around and think to myself, this is magnificent. I think to myself, fucking, this is the ugliest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. And they all look the same. They're all ugly. Why would anybody want to look at them and be like, that looks beautiful?
I have never once sent my penis to anybody. Yet. And I'm not gonna say it's never gonna happen. Just yet.
Was in college. I was younger, and I was in college, and I thought, I'll put out a Craigslist ad just for fun, just to meet somebody cool, not like to hook up with somebody. It was just like, hey, let's get together, watch a movie, have a good time, whatever. Yes. And I seriously got 500 responses by the next morning. I had posted this at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
and they were literally all pictures of penises. Every fucking one of them.
Wow.
I'm like, no way. And some of them would send their faces with their penises, but every fucking one of them had a penis in it.
Wow.
And then you accidentally run into one of those guys on fucking the bus. You're like, oh. God,
No, I luckily don't have that issue ever. But then my friend recently, they had one of my emails and they set up a Craigslist ad for me, just a random thing to be kind of a joke.
Yeah.
That is not shit I need to go through in my email. Oh my god. And it's really bad because you could tell how desperate the people are. They'll like message you once, and if you don't message them back really soon, they message you again and again and again. Hey, where are you? Are you okay? Did you find somebody yet? Like, dude, what the fuck? You are crazy. Red flag. No. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Stop.
It's true.
Having an interesting
I had a
life.
guy message me and tell me in intimate details how he would let me make love to him.
Oh.
I was like, what?
I would reverse onto your cock.
Yes.
He was like, no, here's exactly what he said. Hold on, get this. Get this. He said,
how does that work? What does that even mean?
And I would do all the work. I'd be gentle, I promise. I'm like,
I'll be gentle.
oh my god, no.
Just the tip. Yeah.
Greatest lie man ever told. Just the tip.
God.
It's true, actually.
Cass is in his own world right now.
Ask any woman who's had more than one sexual
And
encounter
it's full of
today,
alcohol.
and ask them, what does that stuff a tip mean to you? And most of them will go,
This shitty food porn picture is strangely appropriate to the conversation we're having right now.
Bananas.
Let's just say it's a dick pic.
There, if you needed a visual reference to our
You
discussion
know, I
of
wish they
dick
looked half as
pics.
good as those pictures. I wish they looked half as good as that. Fuck you guys.
I'd put that in my mouth.
I would rather put that in my mouth than some of the pictures I've received.
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
yeah.
pictures aren't very tasty. Bananas, however.
Oh my god. There are things nobody needs to see.
Such as 500 dick pics. Dick pics.
And you know what's really bad is like when I posted the ad, I said specifically, do not send me a picture of your penis.
Does that mean do? Does that mean do send a picture?
No means yes.
oh god, if anyone ever said that, I'd fucking punch him. Like, seriously, you fucking asshole. Well, she's passed out, she can't say no. I'm like, I will castrate you. I don't, fuck you. You fucking piece of shit. Fuck. Just one of those things. I have a big button, it's called the rape button. Don't fuck around with it.
Yeah.
I will just lose it.
I would love to see Jamie reading through those emails one time, and she's just looking at it like fucking pissed off, and then all nowhere.
I can go look at the ones that my friend set up as a joke if you want. You can find out what that's like.
No, I was just
really want to look
imagining you
at
going,
hundreds of pictures of penises. Thanks.
No, actually, those aren't hundreds of pictures of penises. They decided to post an ad that I was looking for a master.
Oh god.
That's awesome.
It's
horrible.
And you were the
as
gatekeeper.
possible
So you
in
have
the response.
big elaborate role play scenarios.
I'm looking to get colored by a master.
It's so bad. Some of them were just awful. It was like... It was... Damn Facebook. It was like... I would walk in and then put a dog collar on you and walk you around your house. And I'm like, what the
That's
fuck?
so not sexy at all. Awesome.
It's just weird shit. And I'm
I've
like-
never really understood a lot of the whole dominant submission thing.
And then I guess one person misunderstood what the word master meant, because they were like, they wanted me to do things to them, like put a sock in their mouth and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? They wanted me to put one of my dirty socks in their mouth.
Ugh.
What is wrong with people's brains? Like, how do people get turned on by some of these things? Seriously, like
just because you don't
dirty
understand
socks and licking toilets and balloons. I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
It's a shame thing when it comes to like the dirty things.
Yeah, I get
Just the
that.
same.
I get what it is.
get it
What I
personally.
don't get is why.
Because that's their thing.
What? But why? Why is the? How did that become their thing? What is the psychological process
the
that
real
leads
question
to
is,
that
how
result?
do you discover that shit turns you on?
Yes.
I don't know. Well, now at this day and age, you just search for porn of it and it exists. So that's how you know nowadays. In the past, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's already a dude out there who's doing videos and licking a toilet while being egged or whatever. You know, like that's his thing. And now you're like, oh, that is kind of attractive.
Having your nutsack being used as a speed bag? What the fuck? What?
Oh god. Oh. I actually put a GIF the other day, and it was just a pair of balls and just being violently stomped by someone in high heels. I was like, that's the only thing I really absolutely I don't how do you get that's horrible. It's like being shot every time that happens.
Yeah.
That's
why would somebody want that ever?
Have you? I really should not ask this, but have you guys seen the Pain Olympics?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't, but I've heard enough about it.
Yes.
I've heard it's fake though.
Well, some of them are, some of them aren't.
You get to guess.
Yeah. Some of them
Actually,
are.
well, here's a funny story about internet phenomena like that.
Yeah.
I forget who I was. I told somebody this the other. I was Jeremy and Lana. I told them this the other day.
The hatchet versus genitals is fake.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
Quite, shocking the first time you see it because you're so horrified you're not looking for the fakery, but it is fake.
Well, actually, the video I liked was when Joe Rogan watched Two Girls One Cup for the first time.
Oh god, that's
and
so great.
he couldn't even take it.
Oh really?
Like, this is the guy that hosted Fear Factor. Watched people do ridiculous shit.
Oh, I saw that.
He just about threw up watching it.
He was talking about women. So these girls get hopped up on.
Well, that's kind of gross.
He's like, so these guys get these girls get hopped up on cocaine and they'll just eat shit all day.
That's right. How much cocaine would it take for them? It's like an 8-ball, and they'll just eat shit. It's really funny.
They did as much cocaine as Jack Black wanted to in Tropic Thunder.
Well, because he was trying to figure out the mindset behind it. Like he just.
I know. He's like, so an 8-ball a day, and they'll just eat shit all day.
Yeah, he just couldn't fathom it. He's like, we gotta get them on our show.
The guy that, I remember I showed that to you. Yeah, and the guy that showed it to him, he made that guy watch Hatchet vs. Genitals.
Oh, okay.
Because he hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, here's something you haven't seen, so here you go,
Well, have you guys seen One Guy, One Cup or One Guy, One Screwdriver?
No.
No, I don't want to know about it.
No.
One guy, one horse was enough. I'm good.
There was one guy, one
that
jar.
I have seen. That was disturbing to me.
Oh,
that
maybe
wasn't that
One
wasn't
Guy,
far
One
from
Jar.
here. That was in Washington State.
The one guy, one horse? Yeah, and the guy died from a detached rectum.
Yeah, that was just near Seattle, I think.
Duncan says I've been here
Eat 'em claw.
since 6 a.m. Now just turning 10 a.m. I'm starting to see things. Well, have you had your tea and crumpets yet? You need your tea and crumpets. You know you can't function properly without your morning tea and crumpets.
Tea and toast and eggs.
And hey, Funk Monk, welcome. You came in during the we're all either drunk or tired or both.
Both.
And talking about really weird shit.
Or just
part of the show.
I haven't been sleeping well,
that's
so.
right. Okay. Anyway, so
And
my
back to
story
Delirious.
was the first time I ever saw Tub Girl.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I told
See,
her-
that's the
Sean-
problem, Duncan. You have not had your tea. Have your tea. You know you need it.
Because in high school and that, I had seen the fuck's the one? Oh, Goatsy.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Goatsy.
I've seen Goatsy. I had seen Lemon Party.
Oh, Lemon Party.
Tub Girl
Lemon
was
Party
kind of
didn't really bother me. That was just like,
No,
oh.
it was just like, okay, it's kind of shocking, but
It's just
like,
like,
whatever.
well, a bunch of old guys having an orgy. Hey, more power to them. I hope
Yeah.
I can be that frisky when I'm that old.
And Goatsy, yeah, it was shocking, but again, it didn't, it was kind of, well, I mean, the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my god, but, after that, it was kind of like, whatever, right?
Well, after that, I was just like, what the fuck did he do to his anus?
Yeah, it was like, I've seen something like that it was like the 5 stages of Goatsy or something like that.
Oh god.
And the first one is, oh my god, what the fuck? And then like one of the later stages is like, why? But anyway, so I actually had never seen Tub Girl.
Oh god.
And I remember I was on I think it was an E-Bombs World thread, and people were talking about it. It was like 4 in the morning or something like that.
I've seen the full Tub Girl. There's actually a sequence of pictures.
Oh.
Most
So
people have just
anyways-
seen the main one, but there's actually
I've seen
like
the video.
There's like 4
I
or
saw
5.
a GIF or something of it.
So
Oh,
yeah,
I
so
haven't
anyways, I figured,
seen that.
There's a
so I
fucking
figured,
video
alright,
of it.
well, I'll complete the early 2000s internet trifecta, and I will go and see that. So I went and saw it, and I thought, okay. But then I remember I told you this story, Sean. So then I was like, I needed to get it off my mind. So I went and got in the car and went out for a drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I happened
You're
to stop.
so
at
disturbed.
So I happened to stop at 7-Eleven. I was like, alright, I'm gonna just, get stuff on my own. So I made the mistake of going and buying a cold burrito. And then I tried to eat that after, and I kept thinking about
that's
Tub Girl, and I just
disgusting.
about fucking puked. I don't know what the correlation was, but I was just like, oh.
Scatman John. I love Scatman John.
I'm not doing it right on purpose, just a heads up.
Yeah, no.
Don't correct me. I love him. He was.
Yeah.
Loved him. He died of cancer, sadly.
Yeah, he was
About
awesome.
a decade ago.
And the Scatman. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I have that album. It's one of my favorites. I literally love every song on that fucking album.
I actually only just recently discovered him. I hadn't really heard him before.
That's one of the few good things that came from my ex.
But yeah, some of his videos are on YouTube, so check them out. Yeah, so disturbing internet stuff. That seems to have kind of died off now. There doesn't seem to be as much of that around. I know it was a bit of a craze when towards the beginning of YouTube. I mean, we had Goatsy and Tub Girl and Lemon Party. Those are sort of the 3 picture-based ones that, and then YouTube came along, and suddenly we had reaction videos to these video ones.
Yeah.
Like 2 girls,
I
1
love
cup,
all
2
the
girls, 1
cup
finger.
reactions, yeah.
Yeah, some of the 2 girls, 1 cup ones were pretty funny. And that
Well, the 2
started
girls, 1 cup ones I always loved were the ones that were in that one dorm.
Oh.
And, there was the guy that just kept throwing up as soon as he saw it. He was just like, ugh!
Oh, yeah, I remember that. He kept heaving.
Well, because the first one, he only made it, through the first 10 seconds, and he ran out of the room. And then the very last one in that series was him actually making it all the way through it. He was still retching the whole time, but he didn't make it through.
Really? Seriously?
You told me about when
2 girls,
guy
1
was
cup?
in the other
Really?
room,
Come on, people.
He came in, he's
People
like,
shit into a
I
cup.
have seen that part before.
2 girls, 1 cup. I thought 2 girls, 1 finger was grosser.
2 girls, 1 finger?
Yes. It was kind of like 2 girls, 1 cup, but they added vomiting into the mix.
Oh, lovely.
And passing the log back and forth
Okay,
in their
that's,
mouths. And,
that's a reason to get disgusted.
yeah, no, it was like 2 girls, 1 cup deluxe. So. And then,
I want to say a lot of feces involved.
which?
Oh.
What?
Is there a lot of feces involved?
There was a lot of feces and a lot of, eating it again after throwing it up.
Excellent. As it should be.
I think we're gonna have to change the subject, you guys. I'm getting hot.
Well, if
I know what
that
to flood
gets
your
you
email
hot-
box with now.
Yeah.
If that gets you hot, then let me just say this.
Duncan says, I saw 2 girls, 1 cup recently. My reaction? I've not been able to go to the loo for a month. Oh, the pain. I'll never shit again.
I remember I just about puked just thinking about 2 girls, 1 cup. I hadn't actually even seen it.
Really?
It's the concept of it's just like, oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
when you see it, it's so much worse.
Yeah.
Well, because I almost saw it, but I missed it, like, by a hair.
Well, see, I did not watch the One Man, One Jar one. I saw some reaction videos where you could hear the sound.
Oh God.
And the people watching were kind of describing what they were seeing. It's like, oh God, he's trying to pick out the bits of glass. Oh, there's blood everywhere. And I was just like, yeah, I don't need to see this.
One guy, one jar.
I
that
get.
guy died too.
It's like I get what happened, and I don't need to see it.
Well, okay. So the thing was, I was I'd gone out for dinner with Alex, my good friend Alex, and a friend of his, and we'd gone back to Alex's place, and this friend mentioned how his brother had sent him some video, which turned out to be Two Girls, One Cup.
Yeah.
And so he goes like in his Facebook messages, he gets it queued up, whatever. He's like, "Here, watch this." He's like, "I can't watch it. I've already seen it once," and like he leaves the room, right? So, it starts off with the piano music. There's two girls making out, and I instantly laughed because I'm like, what I was thinking, I thought it was gonna be an internet screamer.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought it was gonna be. I'm like, all right, so they're gonna make out. It's gonna get kind of hot, and then something's gonna go blah or something, right? So I'm like, fuck, I've seen enough of these, so I just left. So I left.
So you just left this guy alone?
I left Alex alone with it.
Oh, no.
And I just remember standing in the living room. Alex is in his den or whatever where the computer is, and just hearing this nice, delightful piano music with Alex going, "What the fuck? Oh my God!" And then his reaction just kept like, "What the? Oh no!" He didn't make it. He didn't even make it all the way through. He's like, "No, I'm done," and he like closed and left. But it's just so funny hearing this peaceful piano music with Alex freaking out.
Oh man.
Oh my God, that was.
Yeah, it was. I had just started college at John Carroll, and the kids I was sharing a dorm with decided they were going to try to prank people. So they're like, "Hey, come check out this video or whatever," and I'm like, "Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what you were trying to show me right now, and I'm not going to come over and look at it." Because you could hear the music, And I'd seen enough of the reaction videos to know what the music was.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Zach Torbeck just said, "Blue waffles!"
How are we still on air?
And then Duncan says, "Oh my God, Zach Torbeck, I almost fell for it and looked up blue waffles again." Duncan, get some tea, for God's sake.
Duncan, get some tea. Oh, you said it. Shit. There's a delay, so I was about to say
okay. We're both thinking, it's like, you need your tea.
Your fucking tea, you goddamn Brit. Also, I sent you a response on Twitter to your sad comment about the video I posted. To Duncan, specifically, because he was like, "Yeah, it's not available in my country." I'm like, "Here's the title. Go find it."
Oh, there you go.
Because there's like 20 copies. It just shows the one that I like.
Oh, okay.
It's a short film by Jean-Luc Godard called 10 Minutes Older that is the most beautiful piece of film I've ever seen, and it contains no original footage whatsoever.
Interesting. So it's repurposed footage.
Yeah, he was making a comment and shot on video, mind you. So so even if it was on film, he transferred to video because he was making a comment about the culture that he saw coming, which he's totally accurately predicted. That everything's gonna be cookie cutter, everything's gonna be copying everything else.
Yeah.
But he's also saying that that doesn't have to mean that we aren't gonna have art with this, because he did a very artistic piece with it. He said the death of this is not necessarily the end of art, and this is how it can evolve.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little out of date, but it's an interesting message nonetheless. And it's wonderful. It's one of my favorite short films ever. I posted it on Facebook earlier.
Duncan says, "My tea is brewing. There is a procedure." I've actually taken to bringing my Earl Grey tea to the night shifts at work, rather than loading up on coffee, and it's been good actually. I've been feeling much better in the evenings since doing that. Much more Picardy. How are we still on the air? Yeah, we've gone like 2 hours overtime. I think we're done.
Yeah.
How about we call it a night?
Sounds good.
Oh my God, we've been going for almost 5 hours. I thought it felt like we'd been going forever.
Does anyone else feel like some waffles right now?
I would like some blueberry waffles.
Yes.
I might microwave some shit that I haven't eaten.
From the two girls at the bus station.
You didn't even try to make that sound like something else.
You're not even trying anymore, Cat.
I'm gonna microwave some shit.
Yeah, I might bring a friend over and we'll have some shiitake mushrooms.
Oh.
There you go.
I have to go feed my little shit, Sue.
I have one jar of stuff.
Stuff, eh?
Yes.
Are you eating it or is it eating you?
I'm putting it inside my anus until it breaks.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's that video, and then like blood starts shooting out of his ass. It's fucking fucked up video. Thank you, internet.
Well,
Thank
he
you.
tried to put a jar up his ass.
Oh, and then he dies from an infection. That's great. He got what he
Surprise,
deserves. Because you know,
you should look up One Guy, One Screwdriver.
it goes on his pee hole, doesn't it?
The wrong way.
I know.
The
I think I've
handle
seen
way?
that.
Well, actually, I've seen a video of a
I saw a guy sticking a finger up his urethra. That was enough.
No, I've seen one of a woman.
Oh, fuck.
I've seen one of a woman fucking a man's urethra with a dildo.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Oh, that's amazing! Someone find me that video.
And just like ramming it in there.
I have to see
No,
this.
no.
This has to be seen.
And it was big. I
Brandon?
was like, how is that even fitting in there?
Brandon, Google starfishing. You'll have hundreds of videos of it if you want.
Starfishing. I did not need to know there was a term that would find such
Holy
things.
shit.
There's a name for it, yes.
Google image search. Go.
My special
Putting him on the
area
big
is
screen,
hurting.
Brandon.
Alright.
Putting him on the big screen
At least-
so I can see his face.
I'll at least look at the...
Well, I can't seem to find the, hold on, let me go to my favorite underground video site. Let's go.
I'm just gonna go to Google image
Urethra sex.
I can't find anything there.
Starfishing. There's other suggested searches. Starfishing. Starfishing in bed. Starfishing in bed funny. Starfishing a girl. Starfishing someone. Starfishing position. Starfishing it. Starfishing plurk. Starfishing green chili jam band.
What the fuck?
And starfishing Nicola Monaghan, whatever.
Wow, that's impressive.
Hey, Brandon, what's the penis hole called
Starfishing.
again?
Urethra.
Okay, I'm just seeing pictures of starfish.
No, that's not the hole. That's the tube.
Safe search.
Penis hole name. Go.
Yeah.
Go Google.
You're supposed to remember it. That way we don't have to look it up every time. Oh, no, stop it.
I'm seeing just hundreds of pictures of cute, adorable starfish.
It's commonly called the eye. It's called the
You
meatus,
think
by the
they're
way. It's a
starfish.
meatus.
And one of a woman spread-eagled on a bed.
That's a starfish.
The thing is, you think they're starfish, but they're actually
Penis hole.
mucilage.
Oh! The fuck is that? That's not like a sexual position. That is like somebody has something wrong.
Hold on, I gotta.
Wait a minute. He tattooed. What is that? I can tell it's supposed to be a penis.
Mr. Torbeck says, "Oh, fuck."
Penis head hair. A strange thing as hair started growing around and inside my urethra 8 years ago. What?
Okay,
Why
then.
is there hair in there?
Oh my god.
This is not what I
I
expected.
don't want to know.
Oh, and there's tattoos all over it.
Oh, for fuck.
This is
But I'm trying to determine,
fucked up shit.
is that... I can't even tell what it is. Like, okay, it looks like
No,
it's a ball
thing-
sack,
No.
the thing behind it is clearly the ball sack.
It's a thing you don't need to
But
know
the
about.
shaft
Yeah,
doesn't
right?
look like a normal dick. Like, I can't tell where
It's just like weird bulbous, right?
Oh
Because
my
he fucking
God,
had a
poor kid.
shape.
Yeah, it's all...
But it's clearly a dude with balls.
Spiders. Send me spider pictures right now. I don't even be better than what's going on.
Like,
Anything,
seriously,
just
and then like,
stop.
just ramming it, like, fucking violently.
Oh.
Like, it's not like gentle fucking, it's like,
No.
Is that the...
fuck, like,
Is it a guy doing it to himself, or is it the girl doing it to him?
the girl doing a guy.
That's probably... I wonder if that's the same one I've seen. Probably
I
is.
think it is.
Yeah. Is she, like,
That
sort of
is-
just put it in and then just going...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, oh, yeah.
I also found a video of a woman putting it in her urethra, so it's not just for men.
A woman putting it in... I thought he...
Mhm.
What?
She has a pee hole too. It's a urethra.
Oh, you're talking
And
about the
there's-
cervix?
No.
No, sweetie.
Oh.
There's more than one hole down there.
Oh.
I know most
There's a
people
little-
don't realize
There's
that.
a
but...
little tube. And if you accidentally put
Oh,
your finger on it,
where the pee comes
most
out.
women scream and slap you. Just a heads up.
Okay. Interesting.
It's where the urine comes out. It just doesn't come out of the giant fucking hole you put your penis in. Good lord.
Oh.
That's a horse.
You know how much of a mess that would make? Oh my
That'd be
God.
horrible.
I just stick it in
That's
there and
why-
it's nice and warm.
Although, to be
so-
honest,
why when you eat a
using
woman
the
out, it should
bathroom would
taste like
take a lot
pee.
less time.
Yes.
Just saying.
It should taste like pee when you eat a woman out there because the urine. No.
So I don't know. I'm not finding this starfishing thing. I'm just back
Just
to
be
pictures
thankful.
of starfish
Just
again.
fucking be thankful.
Well, I got Mr. Bulbcock, so I don't know. Bulb hairy urethra cock. That's what it is, with tattoos.
Disgusting. Just oh.
You know what? It's
It's a-
funny because it's like
It's
we
on
can't
the
take that, but you know what we can take? The guy with two dicks.
it's on the I will never understand gauges what
Nothing-
the fuck subreddit.
Nothing will beat the guy with two dicks. Nothing. There's nothing in this world.
Yes.
Like, I've seen the chick with two vaginas and the dude with two dicks. What the fuck else do I need to see? If the only
know
thing I
what?
could possibly see, chick with three tits, three real tits, full-grown, tit-grown tits. I mean,
Guy with two dicks should be the impetus for a world of peace, because at that point you realize there's nothing you
That
can
was the one.
possibly do to reach that level of amazingness.
that's
And-
horrifying, Sean.
It's weird, eh? Like it doesn't even look like a dick.
No, that poor man has no dick.
No idea where the dick begins and ends.
What in the fuck?
Yay, Duncan
I'm
has
glad I
his
have
tea.
no idea what you guys are talking about right now.
I can send you the picture.
You really, really don't want to know this. You just know. For your
I'm
own
pretty
benefit.
sure I've seen worse, so hit me with it.
Alright.
Oh, God.
I warned
Gross.
you.
Really
Actually, I
haven't.
didn't. I just said I could send you the picture. There was
You really
no
didn't warn
warning.
her at all. I
There you
warned
go.
her.
Enjoy.
Oh boy. Oh.
Hair coming out of his urethra. It's just
That's the thing. Like, what?
like that's the weird part. The hair of the urethra. Look at this weird shaped dick. Whatever that shit happens, but
Yeah.
hair like that much out of the urethra. That's
No.
awkward, to say the least.
Did he get subdermal piercings?
Apparently,
Yes, he did.
Or implants?
Yeah,
Yep.
there's
And
like,
tattoos.
yeah.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like somebody graffitied his ball
There's
sack.
apparently Zach. I'm guessing Zach Torbeck found starfishing. So he was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, I found starfishing on my.
And Duncan
fucking
too, I
subnet
guess.
shit.
Oh, my
Oh my
special
God.
area is hurting.
I had to go to the deep net, but yes.
Well, is it what we were talking about before?
the guy
is that
getting
what it
his
is?
urethra fucked by a chick with a strap on.
Oh, okay. Oh, was it the strap on? Okay, no, mine is
Yeah,
different.
but his dick was all bulbous and huge and like.
Weird. Probably because he gets fucked in the urethra with
urethra,
strap-ons a lot.
Oh God, he has to wear diapers. I bet too. Ugh.
Crazy. Why do people do these things to themselves?
By the way, Justin, that food porn you shared, totally not food porn. I mean, shitty food porn. It's just food porn. It looks awesome.
Oh, he said it was related to the urethra dildo. Oh, I think they were just referring to our descriptions.
Oh, okay.
They're horrified by our reenactments.
No, look, this guy's just like, oh, and she's just like, fucking grabbing his hips.
Yeah, okay, see the one that I saw was a girl just basically doing it by hand.
Oh.
Just like...
You're right. Yeah, and the dude is just like...
Oh yeah, he was loving it.
Comes like shooting like this out of it. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, where else is it gonna go?
I know! Like a fucking fire hydrant. That's a lot of cum. That's all I'm saying.
Well, this has been a lovely conversation. I'm sure everyone's enjoyed it.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. Thanks.
It's all your fault. Yeah, it's
Sean is the one that brought this one up.
It was totally Jamie's fault.
I'm totally not going to be aroused for at least 3 days.
Glad I had my quickie this morning. I'll be good for the next few days.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna watch.
By the way, it's never quick for
good, wholesome Christian programming. I think.
Transformers.
Gonna go read about Jesus now. Or Transformers, close enough. Duncan says he's crying bloody tears for the want of biscuits for dunking in his tea. Duncan.
Actually, he said Dunching in his...
Dunk King. He's the Dunk King.
Look, he's still trying to process the tea. Gotta give him a little break.
That's true. That's true.
It's a good thing we changed the subject before you fully processed the tea.
Yes. Well, I should get to bed. Tomorrow comes early. And the little one and I will be playing some 2-player games. I'm watching Spider-Man 2.
That's so cool.
They're ready tomorrow.
We want updates all day so we can go, oh, it's so cute all fucking day, right, motherfucker? You're not giving enough Rosie. We want all the adorables on their Facebook.
All the adorables.
Yes. On your private Facebook, because fuck those people.
Oh, and she took out a couple of sort of mangas from the library to read, called, what the fuck is it, Amulet, I think? And it's like 5 volumes. She accidentally picked up volumes 1 and 5. But, pretty light on the wordage. It's more visual, and she was showing me some of it. Artwork's really good in it. Very anime style. It's all full color. Quite cool. So yeah. But it looked pretty cool, sort of like a fantasy adventure kind of thing. Featuring, young protagonists. Fighting monsters and stuff. Yeah. Hobnobs. Hobnobs are good. We get those over here too.
Hobnobs. That's another.
And digestives. Actually, I had a box of digestives here just the other day.
Neither of those things make sense in American.
I get the
hobnobs are like something a hooker does on your dick.
No,
knobs your knob.
No, they're like chocolate thingies.
Wait, I know an authority on that. Hold on.
Digestives are like a sort of I don't know how to describe it. It's just a nice, tasty cookie, like a healthy cookie.
Oh, you guys are going to hell.
And you can get them just plain, which I would assume is what Duncan likes to dunk in his tea. They would be good for dunking. Or you can get the ones I prefer, which are covered in milk chocolate on one side. They're quite good. I like both of them, actually. I used to get both of them quite often. Says he likes the very rough textured biscuits. Yes.
The word rough for a few days.
My phone is dead. Well, turn off the animated GIF. I think it's just burning my fucking phone.
Why don't you cry about it?
I am crying about it.
You wanna fight about it?
My phone's dead too.
Lady and gentlemen, the beer room. Wow, that's incredible. Oh man, this is the happiest day of my life.
There we go. Hope you enjoyed the bit of stereo there, folks.
I did enjoy that, yeah.
That sounds good. Funk Monk says he enjoys a custard cream with his tea.
What?
Whoa, Funk Monk, I just looked at your thumbnail, your avatar there, up close, and realized how horrifying it actually is.
Jesus, that's a
Resident?
lot of fucking sour cream.
What? Okay. I don't know what kind of porn.
Food porn.
Oh. I was gonna say I don't know what kind of porn Stoud's looking at.
I'm on an IRC chat for anxiety, talking to this person about his fucked up life and trying to tell him it's gonna be okay.
Awesome.
Because there's no way I can't get into any like training sessions to be a counselor.
You know,
I might as well be a good person in some way.
You have to have a really, really strong will to be able to like try to reassure somebody while we're talking about such horrible subjects that we've been talking about.
I know, right? It's just, oh god. I keep wanting to say, I just saw somebody get fucked in the urethra. I want to tell them that, like, your life could be worse. You could be being fucked in the urethra right now.
You could
But
have hair
I didn't.
growing out of your urethra
Oh,
and have a bulbous,
that poor
misshapen,
motherfucker.
heavily tattooed dick.
That's gotta feel really uncomfortable. Like I can't imagine it hurts because it's part of your body. It's just gotta be really uncomfortable feeling, like weird, you know? Like,
Especially if you get the urge to pluck it one day.
oh nope. I might just trim it with some, just clip the ends off or something. But open it up and put one of those UV like hair killers.
Oh,
poke
yeah.
it in there, like that's one way to get rid of it for a while. Hi, Sherlock.
Wow.
Hey, come on. Come on, kitty.
Aw. Has she stopped hating you now about the collar?
Oh yeah, she broke it off actually.
Oh, she did?
See? Oh yeah.
That's
She fucking
hilarious.
ripped it off the other night.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Sherlock, you're so cute. Are we still live?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The
Everybody,
fuck, man?
Live kitty.
Adorable.
Let's just fucking get out of here. Go, you
Now,
stay
Sherlock's
down.
Dowd is weak. 5 hours and 18 minutes. That's nothing. It's nothing.
Dude, I work longer than that. You guys are a bunch of
I used
pussies.
to go for 12-hour stretches at a time.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean,
You
I've
did,
only
but you
even
just started
gone out
all
for
day.
one smoke break, and
You don't understand. Me and Stout have been in this hangout for 12 hours straight.
there you go.
I took a 30-minute break to have a panic attack. But, I mean, other than that.
I went to Winco. There were like
Yeah, and you went to Winco.
500
Right.
people there. Jesus
You went to Winco
Christ.
for like an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, that's terrible,
$200
Zach.
grocery trip, man.
I
Zach
just realized everyone
says...
saw me adjust my balls. That's great. There you go, guys.
Oh
Adjust
yeah,
my
I
balls
just
on
realized I'm still on you. For some... Why am I focused on you?
Oh yeah, that's real good. Everyone saw my heart on too.
Were you
Fucking raging
were you
boner. Decided to
showing
look at
something earlier? Like there has to be some reason I was
Wait a minute,
focusing
wait a
on
minute.
you.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
focusing on
Yeah,
you too. Oh, 'cause
how
You
is
were looking
it
at my
that-
reaction. Hold on,
that's
hold on.
right. Yeah, that's right.
No.
The reaction phase, and I decided to look at other porn to wash my brain of the starfish.
Okay. All right.
Let's just be fair.
Zach Torbeck says, I'm the asshole that if someone is getting ready to jump off a bridge, I'd crank up Jump by Van Halen.
I love you, man.
That is... You're a terrible human being.
Oh, God. Jump!
Go ahead and jump.
I actually heard a story once on the like radio news that apparently somebody had tapped into the frequency that the police radio was broadcasting on when they were in the midst of trying to talk somebody down from jumping off a bridge or something like that, and then they played that song over the police radio, went over the loudspeakers. They had no way to stop it.
Oh no!
So they're like, like, please just come down, and then dude.
Oh my God!
Can you imagine? They're just like, what the fuck? Stop it!
See, if that was me and I was suicidal and on a ledge and I heard that, I would just burst out laughing.
Yeah, probably.
And then jump.
No, or fall.
Or fall
You have to jump
from
with,
laughing.
Like, the greatest fucking look on your face. Yeah!
God, really? Suicide jokes? Is this what we're reduced to now?
Well, I mean,
What
as long
have we
as you
become?
don't get into like pedophile rape, you're not.
No, we're not. We need to draw the line
Well, we
somewhere.
already wandered into the fucking pain Olympics and back. I mean, it's...
That's fine, because that's between
I saw a
consenting
man get
adults.
starfished violently. Alright, so...
I saw lots of beautiful starfish from all over the world.
Oh yeah, when I Google searched it, it was like beautiful blue and red and orange
Like
starfish. That was
that
great.
hairy bulbous penis thing was literally the only disturbing picture I found in that whole image search. That was it. That was the one. Anyway.
Well, yeah, starfishing is more of a video activity.
I see. Okay.
I don't know why I just said that. Oh my gosh.
I'll bear that in mind for when I want to throw up.
Oh wow, dude, that was really, really wrong.
On
Well,
that note,
in case people really wanted to know.
On that note, let's wrap it up, folks. It has been a slice or
No,
three.
Jeremy came back.
Hope you enjoyed episode. I think we're on episode 51 of. Maybe 55. I don't know. 50 something. The 4th episode of 2014 of the thingy. Saturday Night InSaNiTy. My brain is... I've only had 4 hours of sleep, and now I need to go and get
Me too.
more. Yeah, but you get that on a regular basis. My eyeball feels like it's swelling from lack of sleep and is about to burst out of my skull.
Thanks for tuning in to Saturday Night InSaNiTy.
Hold on. And in all seriousness, the way to make that feel better, I find it makes it just to let your make your eye cry a little bit. It just for whatever reason, it just makes it not feel like it's going to explode anymore.
I've been doing that all night, and it's fine. Actually, what made it feel better was when I had my coffee at the beginning, because then it woke me up for a while, and then it felt better. I think it's just fatigue. It is fatigue aches.
It's fatigue, yeah.
Yeah.
You get the eye twitch and shit. Like, oh, I hate the eye twitch.
I get that
That's
sometimes.
I'm like,
I haven't been getting that today, but
like,
I do get it sometimes, and it's irritating.
eye twitches happen because of stress also, so it's like... Yeah.
Yes, I have had them.
Fatigue and stress and caffeine, those are the two things that make your eye twitch.
Yes.
And orgasms.
Yay!
I've never had that problem.
What? The problem of having an orgasm?
Jeremy scared the fuck out of me. I didn't even know she came back.
What the fuck?
And orgasm.
We
What
said,
the fuck?
oh hey,
Stout is
Jamie's
stoned.
back. Sorry, Jeremy's back. I'm
all
still
stoned.
We.
From
It's already been
fatigue,
called Jeremy
drunkenness.
I can see why.
Oh, hey, Funk Monk says he's decided to put together a short film, currently working on the story, but ended up disliking mostly everything I have written. Well, it's a process. You know, just keep at it. What the fuck just happened? What just happened?
Oh.
Oh, okay, we're back. There we go. That was annoying. Anyway. Yeah. Livestream, by the way, you know how YouTube has a limit of 4 hours for the live streaming? Livestream has one of 24 hours. So you can have a single stream sustained for 24 hours. And barring, crashes or network hiccups, you could have a single video that is 24 hours in length.
Let's do it.
But not
We
today.
should do it. No, we should do it sometime though. That'd be cool.
At some point, yeah, we'll do that just for the hell of it. Yeah. And then post it on YouTube, and people will be like, "This can't actually be 24 hours long." Yes, it is. Awesome. Duncan says the tea is working. He feels alive, and I'm going to go to bed. It's so nice living on opposite sides of the world that are completely opposite, isn't it? Alrighty.
Really.
Any last words, everybody?
Penis.
How original.
I like boobies in my
Vagina.
I love boobies on my face.
Penis turned into vagina.
Me and Brandon just found out we have something in common tonight.
Penis?
Boobies in my face. High
You like
five, bro.
boobies in the face.
Yay, boobies in the face. I like that too.
Make the world go round.
I can't say I've experienced boobs in my face.
You should.
So
It's awesome.
I know I
Well,
should.
sweetie,
I'm
we should
working
totally
on
figure
that.
that. We should totally make that work. Yeah.
Absolutely. Zach
We'll
Horbeck
get
says,
stabbed for saying
"Boing."
Can't be man tits with hair.
No, not men boobs. I
You know
want.
who the longtime fans are.
That's like $40 to $1 bills.
Good personalities.
Personality.
Oh God.
You'll find someone.
Whee!
Alrighty.
Personality.
We'll see y'all next.
I'm so going to use that.
We'll see y'all
Wednesday.
next week, everybody. I've got the I don't know. I got the last of the holiday updates coming this week. It's filmed. I just have to rebuild my fonts so I can actually edit the video. Got a couple other updates coming. Gonna start on some Transformers stuff. Just some updates for now. Get into some more heavy stuff later, maybe.
I killed a guy with a trident.
And yeah,
Sorry.
that's that. So thanks for coming out to another edition of Saturday Night InSaNiTy. Extended director's cut tonight with extra filth.
Hey, starfishing. Look it up.
That's in starfishing. Yeah, look up starfishing. Apparently, it's better as a video experience. If you're traumatized and scarred forever, just blame Jamie.
I'm being traumatized right now, you guys. Screw you.
Alrighty. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Till next time. Thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
Personality.
Later. Personality tits.